Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all today? Now, this is a general timeless pick a card. So take what resonates, throw away what does not. Do not make it fit if it doesn't. This pick a card will be about what surprises you have coming to you in the near future. So let's see what Spirit has in store. I'm going to show some images up on the screen, and you can intuitively choose which one is gravitating towards you. Could be 1, 2, or 3, or all of them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile ones, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Pile ones, I feel like this surge of energy, like just this little anxious energy, maybe, just, but not like excitement. I feel like excitement, or just like, you know, something's coming, something's building, you know, something's coming. You might not know exactly what it is, or some of you might know exactly what it is, but you might not necessarily be like, is it really happening this time, Spirit? Like, stop playing with me. 3 ones for confirmation. So if you've been seeing 3 ones, baby, there you go. But that's what I'm getting before I tap into this energy. I'm feeling like you're looking for peace, harmony, love, but through another person. You've already cultivated that type of energy yourself, Pile One. And I'm picking up like you're a very resilient person. You've been through quite a bit, but you're hanging in there. I ain't gonna even say you hanging in there. Baby, you on top of the mountain. You doing your thing. That's what I'm getting with this energy. And I just feel like Spirit got a lot of rewards for you coming real soon. Happy friendships, love, money, abundance. Did I already say that? You get what I'm saying. It's gonna be real good. That's what I feel like. So let's see what Spirit has for us. I already pulled some cards. Okay, so the first card we have is the Moon. So like I said before, I felt like that some of you may feel like is this really coming? Because you probably can't see it. It's probably not tangible. 3 2s for confirmation. But you know, it's like your intuition is guiding you. Like, just trust me. You've been trusting me this far. Trust me on this. Maybe this is something you have been manifesting. And again, you've been manifesting for quite some time. And you're just like, well, I've been duped in the past. I don't know if this is really going to happen. You feel me? I feel like it's a surprise too. Like, Spirit is like, maybe Spirit might be giving you hints. Everybody's different. You might not know nothing about it. You might be getting hints. You might know about it, but it's still like kind of hard to wrap your mind around, maybe, for some of y'all. But either way, I feel like this sense of just this sense of like completion, or just this reassurance, like you're okay with not knowing exactly what it is, or just trusting your intuition. Some of you could be a little like, again, I didn't trust in my intuition this far. Like, why would my spirit guides or intuition lead me to the wrong thing? Now, sometimes willpower can overtake, and your intuition could be telling you things because your willpower is more in the driver's seat and your intuition's in the passenger. 3 3s for confirmation. So, but I feel like that this is not the case. So let's see what else we got. Okay, so didn't I tell you was resilient, baby? You are abundant. We got the Empress. So I told you I was picking up on a very divinely, heavenly, angelic energy is what I'm getting with you. You could be an earth angel. I'm pretty sure you are. I mean, we got the Empress. So High Priestess is giving me those type of vibes. Oh, also Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Taurus, Libra. And then also 2 major arcanas. So you're a big deal, Pile One. Yeah, you're a big deal to people, and people often think about you a lot. And they dream about you, they think about you, especially at nights, is what I'm getting. You are unforgettable, Pile One. And it's time. It's time for you to be abundant, to be fruitful, for you to expand. You're in this beautiful energy of the Empress, and the Empress deserves nothing but the best. And so you shall receive, baby. Let's see, we got 4 4s. We seeing all the signs. So if you seeing those numbers, just trust it. Now, are these in the right? Yeah, these are in the right. We got 3 of Wands in reverse. So like I said, I feel like you've been waiting for this for like a little minute, and you keep like, okay, spirit, like whatever this is coming to you, it's like, okay, I've been waiting. You might have been a little impatient at times. You might have given up, but not too long. I feel like you're like, is it really gonna come? Is this really gonna happen for me? Fuck it, I might as well just sit and see what happens instead of thinking negatively. But, you know, it creeps in there, and I feel like this is something you could be getting rid of. Maybe you're in the last stages of really reprogramming your subconscious to let negative thoughts, intruding thoughts go, because those really be fucking up your manifestations and the vibe. They do. And they will fuck up the vibe. The vibe, if someone allows it to. You feel me? So I feel like that... yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. This is something that you've been waiting for quite some time. However, I feel like a lot of you have, again, cultivated this just like, I gotta surrender. What else can I do but be patient? You know, I also feel like that it's gonna come when it's supposed to come. So this card is it's a timing card. So I feel like it's coming sooner than you think, too, because you've been waiting so long. I mean, but you had to get to the Empress status. You feel me? You had to cultivate that balance, because you don't want to get into a relationship when you're not 100% authentically you, because you end up attracting people that aren't 100% authentic as well. Now, you might not do some of the low vibrating shit that they do, but you might attract that because, again, it's like sometimes these are things that you would never, like, you don't confront enough. That could be one reason why you're attracted, while other times it's more of like, let me test you out. Let me see if you're really ready for the big leagues, if you're ready to go to the next level. You feel me? That's what I'm getting with this energy. Let's see. Before I continue, at the end. Okay, I'll just save it to the end. Normally, I do my dice at the beginning of the reading, but I just looked at the bag, so clearly I didn't do it. So, I'll do it at the end. I ain't gonna forget about y'all again. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, let's see what else we got. We have Nine of Swords in reverse. So yeah, like, didn't I tell you, you letting go of them fears, you letting go of like, it is what it is. I'm gonna just have to be patient. I'm gonna have to wait, because you already know how this goes. When you try to force something, that shit don't fucking work. And then you end up in the Nine of Swords upright, but we have the Nine of Swords reverse. So I feel like you have let go of fears, worry, stress. Like, if it's out of your control, fuck it. If, you know, it's like you're at this place where you've realized that most connections are going to be temporary, and you've accepted that. Are you looking for that? Like, oh, this is just going to be temporary. Like, it's not, I'm not getting that type of energy. It's just more like a lot of it just be lessons. Some of them be tests. Some of it, you just want to see how it's going to unfold. But then also, you're highly intuitive, viewer. So you're going to see right through a person's bullshit if they try to one up on you or get over on you ahead of time before they do it. You're gonna pick up something. You might see those demons and those entities that are latched onto people or ingrained into their psyche, because it goes deep. I feel like once you got demons, they're in there, and you are somewhere in the back seat or the trunk, or maybe they left you at home. Either way, I feel like you can see through that shit, power one, and you just like, you don't, if it's gonna stress you out, you're not doing it. It's giving me like no nonsense, no tolerance, but you're still sweet, you're still beautiful, you're still earth angel, you're still beautiful inside and outside. So you gravitate to, people naturally gravitate to you, but you're just, again, if it's not your standards, toodles, you over it. And you don't feel bad, you don't feel guilty, because you've already had the best of the best. Or not the best of the best. You've already experienced good energy, good people, good connections. Even if it was just one. That one was shown to you so that you know it's other good people out here just like yourself. But you gotta go, you gotta go through the frogs first so that you can be psychically aware. It all ties down to the bigger picture, which is for us to ascend. But in the meantime, I want to have fun while I'm ascending. I don't want it to be struggle. bus. You feel me? Like, that shit lame, because most of the people don't want to come back here already. They're done with the human experience, and I can understand why. It's a lot of ghetto zestivities going on here, if you haven't realized. So a lot of shit is happening and being shown right now. A lot of truth, shall I say. But I feel like you have risen above that, and that's not your focus. Because you know that basically the earth is splitting into two. Now, I might not do it physically, but it will do it on a spiritual level, because the Schumann resonance keeps going up, which is the earth's vibration, which means you either vibrate with it or you stay in the old earth with all the war and the conflict and the karmic cycles and the demons and all of that shit, the toxicity. That's where you're gonna be at. That's for the people who don't evolve. And I feel like this isn't you. And that you don't even deal or waste your time with people like that, because you already know what's going to come with that. So best believe Spirit got some nice rewards for you, viewer. I can definitely feel that. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Confirmation, baby. 11-11 for the divine confirmation. So with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting, and again, you're not stuck. You're no longer stuck. You don't feel like anything can hold you back. Like you know that you're a limitless being, and that you got so many possibilities for you to live a nice, comfortable, luxurious lifestyle, for you to have peace. And I ain't gonna say while the people who choose to not grow, who choose to stay the same, who choose to just settle for their karmic cycles in their life the way it is, and not love themselves, most importantly, because you can do whatever, but if you don't love yourself, you're not getting anywhere. So I feel like that those people, they're going to stay there in that energy, on that 3D earth, which is really, really going to suck for those people. So if you just so be having to watch this and this don't resonate with you, I suggest that you get it together, or life is going to suck. I'm just be real with you. But it's just sidebar, because I know some people on here that just be watching just to be watching, and it don't resonate. So I'm talking to you, viewer. Okay? But back to the Empress. And again, it's not about gender. Y'all already know how this works. But this is just the energy you embody, Empress. And you're just not allowing 3D constructs, the Matrix. You're not allowing this shit to hold you back anymore. I feel like you have really, like I say, you've done the unthinkable. It's a lot of people who are stuck mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, and it's like you've broken through all of that. Now, you might not be big balling, you might be big balling. However, you're good, you're straight, you can take care of yourself, you can have a nice luxurious life, comfortable. You ain't hurting for money. You can get any and everything that you need and some, and of what you want. You feel me? Like, you living good. You're able to save. So that's what it's giving me. And that's just one thing. A lot of people, some people got money and they are stuck. They're not going anywhere, which is very interesting, because depending on, like as a divine feminine, you end up, when you embody this energy that you're embodying, Empress, I do feel like I'm picking up on the feminine energy, but you could be a masculine, divine masculine, just take it as it resonates. But when you embody this type of energy, you become a magnet to abundance, especially the divine feminines. So that's why it's important for divine feminines to not be stressed the fuck out, to not have an unregulated nervous system. Same with the masculines, but we're talking about the like I said, I feel like I'm picking up on this feminine energy. So I feel like that is just hella important for you to get out of this stuck cycle, because you won't be able to complete your mission and do what you came to do as a divine feminine or as a masculine. Because either way, you're going to be abundant, but the feminine energy attracts more of it, because the feminine energy knows how to wait. The masculine energy goes after it, creates the plan, does all the work, does the action part, while the feminine expands, attracts to tools to create, to put this plan into motion, to really bring it to life, because that's what divine feminines do, baby. We bring life. So, but we need the masculine to help us bring that life. You feel me? So it's a balance, and that's what I'm getting with you. And nobody can knock you off this balance anymore. Nobody can keep you in a low vibrating, stuck cycle or mindset anymore. It's just not gonna happen. You're too mentally strong, and you don't dilly-dally and cognitive dissonance. You feel me? So kudos, viewer, because it take a lot to do this. We got the 8 of Cups. Can't make it up, people. Like I said, you have left all of this negative shit behind, and you will continue to leave. You've left everything behind knowing that it's something better for you. So you might not have no more cups left, but you like, you know what? I'm going to trust spirit. I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to trust. And then we got the moon twice on here. So definitely. And then we got clouds. So I'm just noticing that too. So a lot of death, rebirth energy, Phoenix energy is also what's coming through right now. But then we got flowers, we got growth, we got the pomegranates, which again, a sign of abundance. But I feel like you're doing a lot of self-care. And then with the moon, I know I'm all over the place, y'all. The messages are just coming through, and I'm just noticing everything at once. But like back to the moon, so we got a waxing moon or like a crescent, and then a full moon. So I feel like that you've done just so much releasing. There's nothing left really to release. Maybe like a little bit, but for the most part, you're there. We're there. It's a little inside joke, but if y'all watch Dumb and Dumber, but yeah, that's what I'm getting with this energy. And I just feel so like jittery and excited. Again, it's like, like, because you've done this before, this is like one of the first things you have to do is surrender. You have to, you end up hitting rock bottom and you ain't got no choice. It's like, well, I gotta leave everything behind. I gotta walk away from everything. I gotta leave all my cups because I can't take anything else. If I try to, it's gonna hold me back. It's gonna keep me stuck. It's too familiar. You feel me? And these cups is empty. They ain't got no love in it. No nothing, no water to replenish yourself, to rejuvenate yourself. No nat. So I feel like that you're just at this place again, but from an ascended standpoint. Your higher self is like hugging you, kissing you, patting you on the back like, congratulations, you did it. We here again, but this time it's no fears. You're not scared anymore. You trust in spirit more. You might have a little questions, but you like, I'm gonna just see how I go. I know spirit ain't gonna give me no fuck shit. I done did all this good karma. I know it ain't gonna be nothing bad. Spirit ain't gonna lead me on to nothing bad or nothing that's gonna be disappointing. That's what I'm getting with this energy. So let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have what am I doing? I'm all out. Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm doing the reading a little different this time, but I like it. I like it. So we have remote control. First word on here, but didn't I say rebirth? So yes, taking the wheel, selective. Read is over. This is literally just confirmation of what I said. You being hella selective about what energy that you are entertaining now, because you know that if you entertain low vibrating energy, then what are you gonna get? A low vibrating experience. Stupid games win stupid prizes. But when you stupid, you ignorant, you don't know no better because it's familiar. You know the definition of stupid, doing something over and over again, same thing, not changing shit. So I feel like that you decided to not be stupid anymore, because we all get programmed to be stupid. It's not, I'm not trying to say you're dumb and stupid. We all go through this. We all program. We come in knowing shit. The parents don't know nothing. They brainwash us and tell us exactly what we know to be false. And then they teach us to be stupid because that's what happened to them. So it's just this cycle that you have the option to get out of, which most people are not choosing. They're starting to wake up, but most people, but that's not you, viewer. you stay away from those people, far away from those people, because you see that they don't have nothing to offer. And it ain't even about money. It's not a monetary thing or just gimme, gimme, gimme. You definitely give me the energy of a giver yourself. So you can't keep allowing takers to come in your life just because they look good and they got a big thing. You feel me? Or they got some good cat. That's not gonna, it doesn't appease you anymore. Good looks, money, none of the big, all of that. So the fuck what? Like, are you a provider? Are you a protector? Do you have my back? Do you love yourself? Do you want to expand? A lot of people don't want to do this shit. It sounds nice, but it's a lot of work that you put into it. And most people say fuck it and they don't want to do it. And then they wonder why their life sucks. And then on top of that, they treat people exactly how they don't want to be treated. You know, just make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. And I feel like that you see that and you just like, I can't. I can't do this no more. You have opened yourself up to multiple choices and options. So I love it. And this is able to control, manipulate outcomes. So yeah, you're the alchemist. You're also the alchemist. So things come into you. I feel like that same energy that you exude, viewer, because these are surprises that are coming to you. I feel like that spirit is going to send you someone or people exactly like you, who are on your vibration, if not higher. I'm also hearing more gifts, especially under the moon. Yeah, especially under the moon. I'm definitely hearing more gifts. I think so. Okay, so let's go on to the next. Let's see, we have the Virgo card and it's in reverse. Okay. I do feel like that you're gonna have some haters. I'm gonna just put it out there. And I feel like it's because, again, you have this Empress energy. You have a light about you that you carry. So you're gonna attract some people who are going to be, a lot of people who are going to be really ignorant, or who want to look for guidance or for someone to like show them the way. But I feel like that you'll be able to differentiate and discern who you should help and who you should turn away. I feel like most of these people, you're going to turn these people away. For real, for real. Clarify this with me. Clarify the Virgo card, Spirit. What's this Virgo card? Yeah, because I want to get some clarification. Judgmental people who are stuck in the past. You could also be just blocking these people out and getting people who are the complete opposite of that. We got the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and then, yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse, literally, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, regeneration, recovery. So since you've recovered yourself from, once again, maybe falling for people like this, like I said, you got this light. You may be in the public eye. You may be famous. You may be a lot of, you might not even be all of that, but not all of that, but you might not be famous or in the public eye, but you still gravitate people towards you effortlessly. It's a lot of hard work, let me tell you, but this is really not shit half the time. You don't even want that goddamn energy, but it comes because, again, you're the Empress. People are going to stare. People are going to be like, ooh, what's that? That's shiny. That's pretty. I want to touch it. I want to play with it. You feel me? That's what it's giving me. And, but you with the High Priestess, you hella selective. So once it's all said and done, these people are really going to be sad that you're turning them down. So just expect more people, because some, like, when you get to a certain vibration, I ain't gonna attract no more people, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, these heathens are still gonna try to come towards you, but I definitely feel like that you just gonna be like, talk to the hand, fuck out my face, because you got me fucked up. You feel me? That's the type of energy, but you're gonna do it in a classy way. You see how the Empress is sitting pretty on her throne, like, please, I don't even, no, goodbye. I don't tolerate that. And what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Because I did it in such a nice, sweet way. You weren't nasty, not rude about it. You feel me? You just like, no, you just tell people what's up, how you feeling, and you keep it pushing. So, you know, you might attract some more, but Spirit wants you to know. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so getting too involved with others, nosy, unfulfilled in life choices, fear of the unknown, feeling disconnected, worry about the future. Right under the Three of Wands in reverse. So yeah, like I said surprises coming to you. So I thought this was going to be a little different. But I feel like the surprises are still coming. But Spirit, this is how the reading, the energy's being read. This is how Spirit want me to read it. So just, if y'all still here, thank y'all. The surprises are coming. Just be patient. But this is just, it's just confirming. Again, this is the tarot cards card. You are no longer waiting to be unfulfilled in your life choices. And you're no longer fearing the unknown or worrying about your future, feeling disconnected, getting too involved with people. Like, it's just, it doesn't, you become impatient when people try to do this shit with you, for some of y'all. Or when you go through this, or you just like, no, I can't do this no more. And also what I'm getting is detachment. You have like mastered, or either close to mastering, the art of detachment. So you can detach easily and not feel bad. Because, I mean, shit, when you did feel bad, did it change anything? No. So why feel bad anymore? It doesn't work. It doesn't help. And I feel like that's just where you're at. Like, clarify the Spirit. Because I want to see, oh shit, where did my cards go? Okay, I guess I put them back. Okay, the Spirit told me to put these back. Clarify the tarot cards from the Three of Wands. What we got? Yeah, you're exhausted. And you just, this energy, it does nothing for you anymore. So you're moving on. Avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree. You just like, hey, we tried, it didn't work, it is what it is. I'm not gonna keep waiting. I've been waiting long enough. You're no longer waiting for results to come in. And then we got the Nine of Swords in reverse again. My apologies, y'all. So as I was saying, we got the Nine of Swords. And when I said you're waiting for results, you're no longer waiting for results to come in, I meant more so of like, you're no longer waiting for people to change. You're no longer waiting to get the results that you want. If they're not, or whatever it is that you are experiencing, if it's not giving you what you want, and it's like, again, it's in your control, then you're not entertaining it. So that's what I meant by that. I wanted to just clarify that. But like I said, with the Nine of Swords, release and worry, we got reaching out. You might have some people that try to reach out to you that want you to get back involved with them. So you could definitely, like I said, you could be having a whole bunch of exes coming back. Surprise. Some exes are going to pop up because, you know, they see you shining and glowing and they want to touch it. They don't want nothing. But that's what I'm getting with this energy, is that you are like, you ain't even finna argue with nobody no more. You just like, okay, They want to think you're the villain. They want to think you crazy. Okay. You're just, like I said, you're at this peace of mind, and you're just like... So we gonna see what kind of surprises like Spirit got in store for people like this, because this is very interesting energy. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so, and now since you've released that energy under the Knight of Wands, we have the wind chimes. So now you're feeling safe. And then that's it, literally, honey, good news is coming. Because you've, like, this achievement that you've made, like, change is happening no matter what. It is unstoppable. So let go of the doubts, the worries, the fears, the what, well, what's going to happen? You know, change is going to happen no matter what. It's inevitable. But what I got with that when I read that is like, this change that you've been wanting is going to happen no matter what. And then we got celebrations after that, and then tranquility before that. Going with the flow, better times ahead. So 3 2s again for the confirmation. And then I seen 3 1s earlier. So viewer, you good. You really are. You good. A lot of celebrations will be coming your way. People are going to celebrate you. People are going to recognize your achievements, or even if it's just one person. Sometimes that's all you need. It's just that one person that sees you. And that's what I'm getting with that. And you gonna get that. Let's see. We have post-it note. Yeah, so under the 8 of Swords, how you say you no longer feeling stuck. Your throat chakra ain't blocked no more. You feel me? You're speaking your truth. You sharing how you feel freely. And you might be a little nervous sometimes, but Spirit has been prepping you to get out of that shit. And it takes time. But maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 experiences of that. By the time you get to that 3rd or 4th experience, you're going to be like, all right, yeah, see this right here? I'm not okay with that. Instead of, you know, maybe being a little shy or nervous, or just, you know, getting out of that scarcity mindset, or that fight or flight, or just fear of how the other person is going to react. You no longer care. Because you know you're going to keep it classy. You know you're not going to try to belittle them, hurt their feelings, or do anything out of the ordinary that's just not you. You ain't going to do no low vibrational shit. You feel me? So if they do, that's on them. They going to be the ones looking stupid. And the truth is going to come out. So even if they try and go tell other people, it's not going to work. So I feel like that things coming to you again. Other people are going to, again, share this same energy. Just this sense of independence, interdependence is coming to you as well. This carefree, go with the flow, bold, fearless. I think I said that earlier. Yeah. And you being more expressive, vibrancy. Like all of this stuff is things that you're experiencing now. But at the same time, more of it is just coming to you. But I feel like you're going to experience this in other people. That keep coming through. I know I said that probably about 3 times, but that keep coming through. Like what you're experiencing within yourself, you're going to experience in other people. Because, you know, a lot of times when you on this journey and you get to this vibration that you're at, viewer, you be attracting the dusties. They still be coming. Because they think if they go get somewhere with you, because maybe that old vibration is still like just lingering around a little bit, or maybe they can feel like, oh, it's like I'm being shown a picture of like a demon, like when you walk by and they like, oh, I can feel, it's like they can feel that you just left that vibration, that like it's like a lingering type. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel it. It's like this lingering type of feeling. It's like they can feel that shit. Or whatever. Because, and then the ones that's bold enough, you know, and then depending on what environments you put yourself in, they like, oh, you here, you gonna try it. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then they learn the hard way, or the real quick, that you got the right one, buddy. So, I feel like that 3 5s for confirmation. I feel like, though, at the end of the day, your vibrancy is going to bring you so many good things. And it's also going to show you just how resilient, strong, and how your discernment has grown. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. It's just going to show you just how unstuck you've gotten yourself. You're going to see that. Okay, so we got Leo in reverse. Okay, so Virgo and Leo. So if those your signs, there you go. What other signs we got out here? Air energy, some wands. I think it was the Aries. Then the 8 of Cups, so water energy. But yeah, those are the signs we got out here thus far. Like I said earlier, because you left all of the haters behind, the lazy, arrogant, ignorant, egotistical, trickster, beat the best at all costs, dogmatic and prideful, dominating. Yeah, you've left all of those type of energies behind. If they got a whiff of that type of energy lingering on them, you're out of there. They're not going to even see you. They might see you, but hey, how you doing? If that much. You will walk right past them, because I know I will. I don't fuck what our relationship was. If you show me this type of energy, I don't know you anymore. You don't know me, because the old me might have been like, oh, okay, hey, how you know? No, you don't exist. And I feel like that's where you at too, Viewer. Like, you have no problem walking right past people as if they're not there. Because if you try to get them that little bit of attention, they're going to be like, oh, let me try to get in. Let me see. No, fuck all of that. And you, matter of fact. Not that I want anything bad to happen to you. Just please go away. It's not personal. Just go away. So, I feel like that's, you had to like see and experience all of this. Again, you know, we go through everything that we have to go through for a reason. But you're going to see how spirit will reward you because you've walked away from these type of people. It's our last card like this. Let's see. Is this right? This right? Is this right? Was this right? All of these was right. Okay, I don't want to make sure. Last card. Oh. I feel like this is still under the eight of Cups card. We don't have another card to like put this one under, but I feel like it goes with this one. Lack of communication, feeling alone, unnecessary risk, impulse, recklessness, misunderstood with feelings and emotions. Yeah, so people who have those type of traits, you're just like, I don't think I need to explain myself anymore. Let's see. We have divine order. I love it. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So, what am I feeling with this? Power one. I feel like you're going to have multiple choices. A lot of choices coming your way. And like I said, these people, low vibrating, high vibrating, however you want to put it, they're going to come your way. But you have to discern who's for you. And I feel like you've mastered that. Unless there's a lesson. Sometimes you might not see some people, like some certain people coming your way, because there's a lesson unfolding. So, because I know sometimes, like, normally I can read people like that. And I don't need to pull no cards. You feel me? I can just see them, feel it, hear the name, like it just comes. But every so often, if there's a lesson for me to learn, like only their good traits, the representative will come out basically. If I pull some cards on it, and I do it just to see, like, is there anything some I'm unaware of that I need to see or whatever, especially if I'm going to entertain you. Like, I don't need to pull cards on everybody, and I don't. But if I'm going to entertain you on a more intimate level, you talking about you want to hang out, be cool, be friend, whatever you trying to do, I'm going to see what comes up. My spirit guides are going to show me, or I'll dream about it. A lot of times I just dream about it, so I don't have to pry, because I don't like it. It sounds like I'm being nosy, but you got to protect yourself. You have to spiritually protect yourself, because if not, everything is adding up. But if you can't sense it, or if your abilities aren't up to par just yet, 1111 could be significant too. Then the cards help you like, oh damn, I didn't even see that, because you could know someone for years and not see these other sides to them because you're not around them enough, or because this representative, every time you see them, this is who you meet in. You feel me? So I feel like that you're gonna have a lot of these people coming to you. No, where was I at? The lesson unfolded. So I feel like a lot of times that, my bad. A lot of times you might have these people coming to you and you don't see it until you see what you needed to learn from them. But also the ability to control and manipulate the outcome. So what I'm getting with this is that you're going to have opportunities to see how much of an alchemist you really are, like how serious you are about listening to your intuition. So you're going to be presented, you know, because I feel like that you are someone who you really love, you really adore and love and cherish your gifts. And they mean the world to you. So I feel you on that. I feel the same way about my gifts. Like, I'm really grateful and appreciative to have them because they really do help me out and save me from a lot of things that, you know, me being naive, or at a point where I was naive, that I would just be like, okay, we could do that. That's fine. And literally, it's probably one of the not so best decisions I've made in the past. You feel me? So I feel like that to save you from making those mistakes, your intuition is something that you really hone and that you really appreciate in life. And I feel like you are going to really be upgraded with more gifts. I feel like that you are a surprise in people's life. I know what surprise is coming to you, but I feel like, shit, you be the surprise. You surprise people. They don't expect you. Like, they see this, you know, you're really mysterious, mystical like. You are mystic. And they see this, you know, Empress energy, just like, just smiling, happy, going on about your business, living your life, not stressing, not chasing, not, you know, just doing your thing, minding your business, tending to your goals and what you have to expand and grow with. And then some people might try to, you know, pop up in your life and you surprise them because they're not expecting all the things that they're not expecting this energy to be so divinely, beautifully cultivated. So you be the surprise to a lot of people too, because you bring that divine order and balance, and they're not expecting that. But I feel as if you are really going to see like how you're controlling your matrix now that you have been reborn. So that's what I'm getting with that. So you'll have more control over your manifestations. And then we got all this purple, more purple on here. So purple could be purple is actually the color of royalty, divinity, like divine energy. So it's giving me like, yes, you are a very divine being, viewer, and you are royalty, baby. You're meant to have a nice, comfortable, luxurious life. Now, name brands might not be everything, but quality is. That's what you want. You want a quality lifestyle. It doesn't have to be everything name brand, but if that name brand better than off brand, then that's what you're getting. And you don't have to wait around for it. It's just there. Someone's going to give it to you, or you already can get it yourself. We have care and compassion, Kuan Yin. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved, offering a helping hand. So I feel as if even though you might, like I say, you might have these people coming towards you, viewer. Okay, I'm getting two messages. I feel like you're going to be, like I said, classy. You're not going to try to hurt nobody's feelings when you turn them away. But I also feel like you're attracting someone who's mirroring your Empress energy, who's very caring and compassionate. I feel like divine order, this is what they're sending you. Yeah, this is what they're sending you. People or someone in particular. I feel like it's someone in particular, but it could be multiple people. Just take it as it resonates. It could be both. But I feel like since you choose to be loved and you choose to not delve into this toxic ass energy that some of these people be carrying, you choose to uphold yourself to a higher standard, as you should, as the Empress, that you are, and that you do right by other people. You offer help and assistance to people. You are a pillar. You are a light, a guide, a beacon of light. You really do help the collective in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like that this is what Spirit is giving to you in return. This is what Spirit is going to bless you with, is people who have these type of energies and vibration. And we got Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your standards high, expect the best possible outcome. So I feel like that's you being able to not get so involved. It's not involved, enthralled. I can't stand the English language, y'all. Enthralled. I think that's a word. I'm gonna check and see if it is later on. But since you don't get too like attached to people, because you've learned to, again, master the art of detachment, you attach to those who are going to give you this care, compassion, divine order, Empress type energy. That, like I said, you're focused on setting the right intention and your desires. Now that you're not worrying about the future, that you're not feeling disconnected, that you're feeling the unknown, that you're not unfulfilled or allowing being unfulfilled to consume your thoughts so much. You're not being nosy. You just stick to yourself. You focus on yourself. You surrender to when and what is supposed to happen. Now that you are there, it's like you've been manifesting these higher standards. You set your standards higher. You've manifested what you desire, and you are literally getting told to expect the best possible outcome. So I feel like since that you don't do this shit anymore, this is where you're at mentally. So it's so interesting because your journey is like this POW is a lot of self-improvement, self-growth, self-love, self-care. This is what this looks like. And Spirit is going to mirror this back to you through other people and your experiences. That's what I'm getting the most. But I feel like that this is like this, since you've been, I feel like, I guess it had to describe your journey, describe who you were to see if this is the right POW for you, because what I'm feeling like is that whatever it is that you've been manifesting or desiring lately, this is literally what's coming to you. And since you put in all of this work, that this is just like, yes, you're on the right track. It's like a marker point, a milestone, shall I say. But that's what I'm getting with this energy. You've learned to surrender, and for that you shall be rewarded. And you don't stress about it anymore. Because, when you first learn to surrender, you be fighting it. You be resisting it, fighting it. Because you never just said, fuck it, and ask for help like that. Like, it takes a lot. Most of the time, we end up depending on someone else. And that dependency runs out real motherfucking quick. Especially when money or love is involved. And you had to figure out a way of how not to do that and just depend on Spirit. But now you're like, okay, I'm cool. I'm going with the flow of things. I know something good coming. I keep seeing all these signs for a reason. And you pay attention to the signs. Sometimes doubt creep in, because whatever this reward is, it's going to be big. I feel like you can feel it. You might know about it. You might not. But whatever it is, it's like, it's way better than you expected. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is a lot better than you expected. We got Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have power. So yes, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the wind chimes, it's like that releasing worries and fears has given you inner strength. So surprises that you got: divine order, care and compassion, focus, intention, inner strength. These are surprises that are coming to you. These are gifts that are coming to you. This is going to make your life so much better and easier, and you'll really be able to regulate your nervous system a hell of a lot easier, because you've gotten rid of all this baggage, all of this You feel me? That's what I'm getting with this. And now you're able to be your authentic self. You feel complete. And that's how you going to attract what you want. You have to feel complete before you attract it. You have to feel whole before you attract it. Now, of course, it depends on where you're at. When you're in the surrender stage, you just got to believe that it's going to come and hope and wish for the best. But then certain stages, you, when you get to that, like, that stage of authenticity, this is where you're at or whatever, then that feeling of like it's gonna come, whether I know how it's gonna come or when, I just know it is, and it's gonna be better than I expected. So it's made you really, really strong on the inside, because it takes a lot to do that. Most people freak out, they have mental breakdowns, they don't make it. They don't do the work. So they end up being very weak-minded, very docile, very arrogant and ignorant and stupid, dumb even. Some of them are dumb because they really don't know. Some people keep doing the same shit, don't change. And when they do, they love winning stupid prizes for playing them dumb-ass stupid games. They love it. And I feel like it takes a lot of mental and emotional strength to get out of that energy, because it's so easy to be in it. It sucks, but that's what a lot of people be settling for. They don't let this matrix brainwash them into thinking that this is just all this is gonna get. And then if they treat people fucked up, life damn sure ain't finna make it better. It's gonna struggle, especially if you do a divine feminine or masculine role. Oof. Find that your pockets gonna get hit. And if the pockets don't get hit, because sometimes they be straight financially, but they emotionally, mentally, they be fucked all the way up. And sometimes physically too. But that's what I'm getting with this. Is like, so they end up, they just end up staying stuck in that cycle. And they don't have the strength to get up out of it. They don't want to find the strength. You, however, have done so. And you will receive this through other people. But you're also getting more inner strength, more power to cultivate the lifestyle that you want. Let's see, we got Kali Ma. Oh, I love it. Because Kali Ma remind me of they all the same. It's got different goddamn names and faces. But Sachi, Jesus, his whole clique. But I notice every religion has the same deities with same meanings, just different faces, different names. So this is giving me Sekhmet energy, Hathor. Some other people call her Hathor. But either way, it's the lion head, just FYI. Facing fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So, baby, speak your truth. And right under the fearless, bold, carefree power of this word always messes me up. Anonymity. I promise I know how to spell our words, y'all. It's just this one word that I be struggling with. Anonymity. It basically autonomously. Golly, maybe I should start saying these words. Basically, you by yourself. You're being independent. That's why I say I don't like the English language, yo, because it'll make you look like you're illiterate or like you don't know what you're talking about. When really, it's these fucking words, bro. They don't make sense. But anyway, you have this power of interdependentness, of just basically marching to the beat of your own drum. That's what that means. I know what it means. So that's all that matters. And now that you're here, now that you're no longer stuck, now you can soar to be the best version of yourself. You can soar to live the best life that you wanted to live. You feel me? So that's what I'm getting with that. And honey, when all of this unfolds, like, you really gonna see, like, spirit really happen. I'm thinking of that meme, that girl when she cried and she like, spirit really go have your back, because this journey is very trying, and sometimes you be like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? What are we doing? And I feel like that you have those moments, but then you get back to center and you like, okay, I understand cycles. I know what this is. I'm in patience. And when it's my time to soar, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it big. Because you got to do it big, bitch. You feel me? Let's see. We got Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. And y'all know heaven is a state of consciousness, as is hell. You are safe. Angels stand close, surrender to your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur, which is literally what you've done. I love how these cards came out because it literally matches everything under it. So under the Eight of Cups, that's when you surrender. You leave everything behind. Any and everything, everybody you know, you cut them off. Most of the people, if not all people, they get cut off. They get left behind because they're not growing, and you can see it, you can feel it. You don't like being around them no more. You might love them, or sometimes you realize you don't love them, because how can you love your enemy? How can you love someone who abused you? They try to brainwash you into being like, take care of your mother and father and your days will be longer. Bullshit. If I keep fucking with these people that clearly don't like themselves, don't like me, don't like their life, they're miserable, whatever they got going on is not a vibrational resonance to me anymore, and it was just for a reason, purpose, season, karmic cycle, contract, whatever the fuck it is, why am I gonna keep entertaining that? My day's gonna get shorter because I'm dealing with stress, with unresolved trauma. I haven't healed because I keep entertaining the fucking wound. I keep reopening it by allowing these motherfuckers to come back in my life. That don't make sense to me. When you really sit and think about it, and when you realize that everything's a fucking lie, you be like, I got me fucked up. If you think I'm gonna keep entertaining people that clearly don't like me, they clearly don't love themselves, because I've already seen what happens when I do that with other people, the people you date, the people who are your friends, your co-workers, the people you mingle with on an everyday basis or throughout life. You see it, you feel it, you pay attention to that shit because it's teaching you about vibration, about demons, about entities, about life, really. Like, it shows you life doesn't have to be like that. But it depends on your mindset, on your perspective. And I feel like you're at the perspective like, life is great. Life is amazing. Life is abundant. And I'm ready to leave all this shit behind because it's not bringing me none of that but misery. So now you trust spirit fully, and you're just like, I know spirit got my back, so I'm good. I'm all right. Let's see what we got. Sounds healing. I'm gonna keep doing it how I've been doing it. So some more surprises coming to you. The first thing I heard, now she got some singing bowls, but the first thing that I heard was singing. So you may be a singer. You may attract someone who's a singer. They could play instruments. They could be a musician or whatever. They actually could be someone who has sound bowls, or you could get your own set or start your business. Maybe this is what you want to do, a sound bowl practitioner. I don't think there's such a thing, but these people be out here trying to certify a sound bowl. Baby, just get on there and play something. You'll be in tune with it. It's not a certification thing. So maybe somebody need to hear that out there. I feel like that's, maybe you've been thinking about it, that you don't need a certification. Just do your thing. It'll come to you naturally. But that's what I'm getting with this. 11 could be significant. We got 47. Maybe that's significant for some of y'all. And then 11 on the screen. So 11 again. I'm telling you, a lot of divine energies. You are heavily divinely protected, viewer, whoever you are, like heavily. People, they're your spirit guides, do not play about you. So it will be wise for people to not play about you. And I honestly, where you're at now, I feel like people know better, unless it's the ones with the entities and the demons, because you know they still got to try. Sometimes they scared of you and they don't approach you, while other ones are like, let me try it out. Let me see if she's still stuck on stupid. And I feel like, of course, that's not where you're at or whatever. But that's what I'm feeling with this, is that it could be your voice too. So tell me more, Spirit. What's this sound healing? What's coming to the viewer with this? 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love it. So wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution. So whatever it is that you do or someone else does, for one's looking for love, looking for friends or whatever. I mean, because who wants to be by themselves their whole life? People be lying full of shit when they say that. And you could just be attracting mutual friendship because you already have someone. But I feel like that this is what you're going to attract through them. So it could be a business connection or a new business venture, some idea that you want to put together, but you need someone else's, that was the word. I was about to say aura, just their whole presence, I'll say. You need their presence for it to work together how you want it to. Their contribution literally on here. So yeah, their contribution. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like, it's going to bring good energy, stability. Like, you feel secure, you feel safe. And sound healing does that. Like, normally when you go to a sound bowl session, you lie down or you just relax. It puts you in a very meditative, relaxing mood. So a lot of calming. I feel like you are a very calm person, viewer. So I feel like you're going to get that in return. A lot of good calm energy. I just saying calm about 5 times, but that's what's coming. Like, just calmness. Maybe this is what you've been wanting in your life, and it's here. It's coming. This is a surprise that Spirit is bringing to you so that you can really feel like, and with the 10 of Pentacles, so yeah, like with you feeling relaxed, calm, money is not an issue. Money will definitely come into play. What else we got? Oh, baby, got the 9 of Cups. So let's just say a lot of happiness is coming to you. And I normally don't say those words all the time, but what Spirit gonna make me say it how I'm hearing it. 3 threes for confirmation. But yes, this is what I'm getting. Like, wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. More surprises coming to you. So I told you the surprises was gonna come. We just had to go through your journey so you can really see where you at. God, whoever you are. You doing your thing. And I'm so proud of you. 3 threes and then 4 threes for confirmation. Then we got the Page of Pentacles. So manifestation. So didn't I tell y'all manifestations is coming. They're coming to you. Whatever it is you desire. Financial opportunity, development, diligence, ambition. Like all of these beautiful attributes that you already that are already instilled within you. Honey, it's coming. You might not be able to see it, but divine order is at play. You've already manifested. You've already alchemized as much as you can. You've done your part. So now this is the universe's gift to you. We got connect with fire. What's that called under that? Virgo. Okay, so let's see. What am I getting with this? I feel like that you are extremely like loving, sweet, caring. You love deep. You love big. You could have Jupiter in Cancer. So you're going to expand love. Check your natal chart and see if it's in there. See where your Jupiter is at. But if it's in Cancer, yes, Cancer is about the family, the home, love, mother energy, healing. Not healing, that's more so June. Sari? One of them rocks that these people the name is about healing. It'll come to me. But basically, that's what Cancer is. Cancer is like the mother energy. So I feel like you have definitely connected with your divine feminine energy, like to a level where you're ingrained in that energy. And I feel like this is how you've always been just really sweet and motherly, caring. You take care of people. Like as soon as people are in your energy, they feel safe. They feel calm. They feel just at peace. Something that they really can't get because, I mean, y'all see what's going on out here. It's hard to find peace if you don't know how to cultivate it yourself. You know, if you don't know what you're doing life is going to be a fucking mess. And when people are around you, when they come near you, it's the complete opposite. They be like, oh my God, I want to bathe in your energy. And you got to be careful because some people will try it. But being very protective over your energy. But I say all of this to say that I feel like that you had to learn how to, you were in the darkness at first, and you had to learn how to cultivate that into discernment, into saying no, into standing up for yourself, into speaking your truth, and to still showing care and compassion, but care and compassion with discernment. You know, you might, if you have to. I was gonna say, you might not cuss nobody out, but you might if you have to. But that's gonna be the last resort, or whatever. But I feel like, and again, you're not gonna hurt no one's feelings intentionally. That's not what you're trying to do. That's not who you are. But I feel like that you choose love over everything, and you have to learn how to choose self-love. You have to learn how to, again, go through that stage of the phoenix dying and rebirthing. Now, every time the phoenix rebirths, it's that fire. So you have definitely connected with your divine feminine energy. You definitely connected with that rising phoenix energy, with your rebirth energy, and you cultivated this energy of being very soft, very feminine, very, if you're a divine feminine, of course. If you're a masculine, you've done the same thing, but of course, that masculine energy is still first. You know, it's still, this is what people see, that you're a divine masculine, but you have a very compassionate side, a very empathetic side. You can feel, you can see, you know, with your first eye or whatever, what people need. You feel me? So you have connected with your divine femininity on such a beautiful level. Now you are the light. You embody this light of care and compassion, but please don't have me fucked up. That's what I'm getting with this. And again, I feel like more people like that are going to come to you. Clarify the connect with fire. Spirit. Inner strength. Yeah, inner strength. That's what I'm getting with this. Also, courage, passion, subtle power. Also, inner strength either way. Cool. Focus, compassion. And it is the Leo card, the strength card. So like I said, and you could be a fire sign. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just take it as it resonates, so you can have those placements. But that's what I get with this card, is that power, strength, and control. You really know how to hone those energies. And you're not greedy. You're not trying to, you know, you good peoples. And it'd be hard to find people like you, viewer. It really do. It'd be hard to find good people out here. But, you know, it is what it is. You just got to learn to say no to all the bad people so you can attract those other good people. You feel me? Spirit will lead you right to them, or them right to you in the right timing. Anything else with that? I don't really think anything else is with that. But yes, just expect to be strong but still feminine. You don't want to be hyper masculine, and you don't know how to act with a man who has who's in his divine feminine energy. When they come to give and help out and assist and protect and provide, you're gonna be trying to control everything, and he ain't gonna even entertain you. For one, if he a real divine masculine, he's not gonna entertain you, because he's gonna see like, God damn, you want to do every fucking thing. You want to be in control. Like, you don't want to just chill out and let me handle it. That's what they supposed to do. You feel me? That's what a man is supposed to do. They supposed to bring you are both supposed to bring each other peace in your own respective roles. You feel me? And sometimes you interchange those roles, but your intelligence and your intuition, your discernment will let you know when it's time to interchange those roles. But if you don't know how, and if you're stuck in this hyper masculine, or for the men, hyper feminine energy, you're going to be super just combative, emotional, unstable, toxic as fuck. You're going to be all over the fucking place. So, I feel like that you cultivating the strength and having the belt right under the because Leo is also masculine, and then the Empress feminine, so it's just a nice balance. So you're still very, very feminine, but as a woman, you're still very feminine, but at the same time, you're not going to let anybody push you over. Because you got me fucked up. I've been saying that the whole reading, but I feel like that's you, viewer. Like, I'm nice, but please just don't try to play me. Like, we don't have to do this. You could just walk away and not have to get that karma, get that ass whooping. You feel me? Let's see, we have deep breathing. So this could have really helped you out with getting rid of the stress, the worry, feeling disconnected from yourself, fearing the unknown, unfulfilled, being enthralled, that's that word, with gossip or whatever. Letting go of nosy ass people. I feel like that you do some type of breath work, or you might have done this to calm yourself down, and now you're at the point where you don't need to do it because you've cultivated this calm energy. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's either you gonna listen or you gonna go back and forth. And since I already said I'm not gonna argue, since you don't want to listen, you just want to respond, toodles, goodbye. Like, you just, who got time for that? Because it's like talking to a brick wall, and you've done that enough. And that shit don't get you nowhere. So I feel like you are more focused on, again, this peace, this calm, and this is what's coming to you. This is how the universe is going to surprise you with, like, you ain't think life get this peaceful now, did you? Here it is, baby. Here it the fuck is. Let's see what we got. Alignments. It's in Seven of Cups reverse, but yes, personal values and alignments. That's what I'm getting with this. Spirit is aligning you with your desires, with your standards, with expecting the best outcome. Spirit's going to align you with that. And it's because you don't stress out no more. If it's for you, cool. If it's not, cool. Either way, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be happy about it, because life is still way better than what it was a few months ago, a few years ago, however long was for you, you know? Let's see. What else we got? Look for fairies. And what's under here? Okay, so I feel like this is... Look for fairies is giving me a card of... Oh, we got shrooms on here. So if you like shrooms, that could be significance. You could be seeing into the spirit realm, especially when you're on them. We got butterflies, and like I said, we got fairies. I feel like it's just being magical. Look for the magic in the universe. Don't be so, you're not don't, because that's not you. You no longer look for the negative. You look for the positive. You look for the possibilities, for the opportunities, rather than you look to celebrate. You feel me? You look to go with the flow, to be tranquil, because of that inner strength that you've embodied, that power that you have, and you don't abuse the power, which a lot of people, 3/4 for confirmation, have to learn to not do, to abuse that power. That's why a lot of these abilities ain't came into some people, because they don't know how to fucking act. You're not going to get rewarded with abilities just so you can do what they do in the movies. We've already seen what happens with people with unregulated nervous systems and who didn't get enough kisses and hugs when they was younger, and they don't grow the fuck up and take no accountability. We see what happens to those people. They want to destroy the world. And that's just not going to happen. So 3/4 again for confirmation. You chose to go a different route and do the right thing, even though those same things happen to you, if not worse. And instead of looking for the negative, like we all get programmed to do, you look for the positivity in things. You look for the magic in the universe, and you use your powers for good instead of trying to be selfish and inconsiderate and really fucked up, because that's what it is, to get your way. Now, when I said you know how to manipulate outcomes to your advantage or to your liking, you're not hurting anybody. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just like, I'm smart enough to be, if I do A, B, C, and D, then I'm going to get X. If I do A, B, C, I'm going to get X, Y, Z. I don't know where I was going with this, but I'm back. And basically, okay, let me try this again. Maybe I shouldn't use letters. Either way, you know, if you do this, that you're going to get this outcome. And if you do nothing, you're going to get that outcome. And if you do this, you're going to get that outcome. So it's like you can see the outcomes before they happen because of past experience. So let me say it like that, because the ABC analogy wasn't working like I thought it was going to work. But that's what I'm getting with this. So you already know, like, and if you can't see it or something new, then you know to trust it. You get those feelings, you get the signs, you dream about it, you feel me? You get guided with the universe that you can trust this, which is basically going to lead you to happiness, to look for more magic. You know, when that's saying you focus on positivity, you get more positivity. You focus on negative, what do you think you're going to get? So you've changed this about your mindset. And I mentioned the shrooms earlier because shrooms actually have the ability to change your personality, which is why they try to say, oh, you go crazy. You only go crazy if you're a horrible person. You're going to see those demons that you swear up down you don't have, that you be fighting every day in your life, fighting for your life. You're going to see them goddamn demons. They going to pop up. It's basically because shrooms make you face all the fucked up shit about yourself. It makes you face your lower versions of yourself, of what you're struggling with, of what you need to change. That's why you're not supposed to take them all the time, because you don't want to mess up your spiritual doorway and allow these other entities and energies to come through. And also, you don't want to you don't want to overdo it. Like, you know, you don't want to overdo it. There's other things that'll get you there. If you do everything right, you'll be on a natural high. But that's what I got with the shrooms, is that they're able to change your personality. And I feel like that's what, maybe your personality hasn't been changed, or it has. It's just gotten better. I'll say that. Your personality's gotten better. Because you're not so quick to be in that Nine of Swords energy of fear, worry, stress, or just overthinking, like that scarcity mindset, bro. That shit, it sucks to be in. And you're just choosing to be more positive, because you know you got power and that you can change your situation if you don't like it. Now, it might not happen when you want it, when or where or how, or but it's gonna happen eventually. Oh yeah, let me clarify that. Look for the fairies. Golly, that's a lot. Let me see what we got. So we got the Lovers, we got the Magician, we got the Four of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Moon, we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, this is a lot. I'm liking it. You chose love and harmony. So this is what Spirit is bringing you. Spirit is bringing you love. Spirit is bringing you more tools to create and manifest with, to create something out of nothing with, more friendships, a beautiful home. You feel me? If not multiple homes, joy, celebration, more harmony. So you're getting a lot of harmonic vibrations coming in your life, viewer. A better loving community, marriage for some of you. Ideas, inspiration, travel, freedom, excitements, you feel me? With the Moon card, I just feel like more, just upgraded intuition. We got creativity, so definitely some love coming in, because we got the Lovers and then we got the Knight of Cups. So you're definitely going to get loved on. So if that was a thing for you, are you ever going to get loved on? Yes, you are, viewer. More creativity, a clearer imagination, more expanded imagination. Prince Charming. So there you go. Proposals. More energy, more passion, more inspired action, adventure. And got the Hierophant for confirmation, ascension, more gifts, more wisdom. These are things, surprises that are coming to you because you're choosing to look, because you did all this work, and you're choosing to be positive and to look at the positive as opposed to the negative. And then last but not least, we have family. So didn't I tell y'all that family is definitely going to be like something that's coming to you, or like just loving connections? I said that earlier. So loving connections is really going to be big for you. We have hearts, we have the Moon sign again. We have growth, we have the universe, like space. So you're going to meet your soul tribe. That's what this is giving me. Oh, yeah, let's see what other. We got 19, 30, 23, and 12. So those numbers could be significant. 3, 10, or 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 5. Maybe those are significant for you somehow. But yeah, we got, let's see what I was saying. But yeah, family. Family soul tribe. You're going to meet them and they're just going to feel so familiar. Like, I know you. I know you. Especially when it's love. You give me the energy that you're a very free spirit, happy-go-lucky type energy, viewer. Some of you are. If that's you, I feel like you're the type of person that if you meet somebody and y'all vibing, you might hold hands with them that same day. You just go with the flow of things. You don't try to control it. Like, because some people might be like, I don't know you like that. Or you might, if they say, hey, let's do this, you're spontaneous. That's the word I'm looking for. You're spontaneous and you're loving and you're caring with the spontaneity. You feel me? So you're more like, you're up for new adventures, even if you've just met someone. But now this time's different because you know that if I do that with you, it's not going to end how I want it. And it's not going to be good for me. You feel me? So I feel like that hasn't changed about you. You're just, again, selective who you do that with. But that's what this is giving me. It's like, these are people you're going to find. Like, you're just going to, you're going to have a beautiful first date or first time you meet them or whatever. You're just going to click and things are just going to flow. And that's how you know it's for you. When things just flow, things are easy, everything is there. People are helping you. They're going out of your way to make sure you're straight. That's how you know it's like, okay, this is meant for me. It's instead of having all these blockages and negativity showing you that's not for you. You feel me? So I feel like that, yeah, just you're going to attract people who are like family. Tell me more about the family card, Spirit. Tell me more about the family card. So that is so funny. The Queen of Pentacles was in reverse at the bottom and I didn't take it because I'm like, I'm not really getting that. And it literally just flipped out into the upright. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is what, Capricorn energy? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, we got Gemini, Scorpio, Leo again, Virgo, and more Pisces. But with with this energy, and Sag as well, what I'm getting is that, yeah, this family, these people, they're gonna be so nurturing and so loving. So you know how I said you just come off very loving, caring, compassionate, like everyone just feels safe. They know if they come over your house, you gonna have everything there for them. Like, you gonna feed them, you gonna make sure they comfortable, you gonna make sure they straight, you gonna make sure like this is mi casa, su casa. You feel me? It's gonna be that type of energy because you see them as family. You see people you fuck with as family because you ain't messing with everybody like that. So if they come into your house, oh, you must be special. I must really like you because you coming. I'm inviting you to my sacred space. You feel me? So I feel like that these people that you're attracting, this is it's the same energy that you give off. They're going to feel like family. You're going to feel like family. You're going to treat each other like family. Like, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. You feel me? It's an equal balance, an equal give and take. So a lot of stability. These people are stable-minded. Their nervous system's regulated. They've done a lot of work to get where they are. And they are sitting in this beautiful, calm, chill, tranquil energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded as well, but also intuitive is what's coming through. And that normally doesn't, but we're gonna take it. Let's see, we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. So people, these family members, they're going to be courageous, resilient. The first word I heard with the Knight of Wands, they're resilient, just like you are, viewer. Just like you are. They got boundaries, so you ain't got to worry about nobody overstepping the boundaries. Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity, venture, prosperity. So, and they're going to have the discernment, and they're going to be on their new journey as well. It's a whole new beginning full of possibilities, of innocence, of spontaneous energy, optimism, trusting in life. Like, y'all are all coming. And I was told this a while ago. My ex even had a dream about it, how he was meeting up with all of these people that he knew when he was learning these lessons, his version of these lessons, and how he was going to meet up with them once it was all said and done. So what it's giving me is that same energy. Like, you're going to meet your soul tribe, the people, your real family, the people you're supposed to be around. This is your surprise. This is your gift. You're gonna. So if you wanted a new mom, you never felt like you had a dad, or you wanted siblings, or just friends, same-sex friendships, or opposite sex, because the more we heal, the more we can actually be friends and be the opposite sex, instead of it just being a very patriarchal type connection where, I don't really want to be your friend. I just want to do some things with you. They don't want nothing, but it's what they've been brainwashed to do. You feel me? So I feel like that those type of connections are, those won't, they might, again, we seen it, how they might try to come and pop up, but you're not going to entertain it. So since you're not entertaining it, you're literally telling the universe, my standards have risen. I don't want this anymore. I want this. This is what I want. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I'm not focused on, what I don't want anymore. I'm focused on what I do want, on my intentions, on my desires, on this family, this love, because love is the highest vibration. And if we don't have it, guess what? Not gonna make it. If you notice, like, for example, Stranger Things, when they was I noticed that during one of the episodes when, I forget the people's name. Was it Molly? I think her name was Molly or Holly. No. I forgot her name. Either way, the chick with the curly hair, the older sister of damn, I don't know all their names. I know Will and 11. Anyway, the older sister, who's Holly, the younger sister. Yeah. So, which if y'all don't watch it, I recommend y'all watch it. It's actually pretty good. But basically, they were in this room, her and this guy the guy she was dating were in the room, and it was like melting or some shit. They were like in a wormhole, and basically the only thing that saved them from not melting with the room melting was they loved each other. They were able to love themselves enough to express how they truly felt, instead of allowing the fears to overcome them, to stress them out, to make them overthink, to be in that scarcity mindset. They was like, they surrendered, and they said, I love you. And it stopped everything. They didn't say that in the movie, but if you got emotional intelligence, then you know that's exactly what happens. And we see that a lot of times. Love will always save the day. It'll always be the highest vibration, and we can't function if we don't have that here. So I feel like, trust me, baby, spirit is definitely making sure that you are going to be loved, you're going to be well taken care of, that you're going to have the right people around you, since you grew up with around a whole bunch of derelict narcissists or narcissistic heathens, that is not going to be your experience anymore. And that everything that you wanted it's coming. You feel me? So, oh yeah, any other cards to pull? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, like I said, I was going to do y'all's dice. Anything else, other surprises that you got? Let's see. That's a lot. Well, they out here now. We got the second house, the first house, the 8th house, Gemini, Aries, and what is this? I think this is Venus. If I'm not, no, that's not Venus. I think that's Mercury. Why they do it like that? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's definitely Mercury. So we got Mercury. So off rip, the first thing I heard with the two Geminis out here is giving me like twin energy. And the way I'm looking at it, everything looks exactly the same. Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer. You get what I'm saying? So it's giving me someone who's like a twin. It could be your twin soul, or a new person. Because if you don't have one, this could be them. They've done the work. Great. This person's coming through. If you have one, but you've moved on, then this is somebody who's like your twin, divine counterpart, high level soulmate, however y'all want to put it. That's what this is giving me. Or if it could be a friend, it could be anything. But I feel like that this energy is going to be just like you. This is something you've been wanting, something you've been aligning with. With the Aries energy, I feel like a lot of action, forward movement is what I'm getting. So forward movement. So if you've been feeling like you're maybe stuck in an environment that you don't really want to be in, but you know, like this is the best thing for you, forward movements, those type of surprises. Let's see, we got Scorpio energy with the 8th house. So and Scorpio's not always all about sex, but that's the first thing that popped in my mind. Let's just keep it real. So a lot of that, if that's what you're looking for. If not, the biggest thing I get, because Scorpio is definitely about intimacy. It's not always about sex with them. If they know what they're doing, then they're very intimate, and it doesn't, a lot of times they don't lead to the sex, but at least they can be creative with it. You know, it's not boring with a Scorpio. But if it's nothing sexual, I feel like just intimacy is coming towards you through your friendships, through whatever it is that you do. It's just a sense of peace, of calmness, of harmony, and going with the flow instead of struggle bus or obstacles or blockages, walls, you know, all of these things that get in our way from our goals. You feel me? I also feel like it's kind of what I'm getting off of that one. Mercury. So people that know how to communicate. People that know how to communicate, that's another thing that's coming to you. They know how to express themselves. They know how to give you clear intentions. Clear intentions are gonna come to you through other people. Oh, then we got the Cancer, and what is this? Taurus. So money, stability, family, love, and security. So this is a beautiful reading, viewer. Very, very beautiful. Way longer than what I expected to do, but apparently you needed to hear all of this. So please let me know with a like, share, subscribe, or comment if this resonated. And be happy, viewer. You got a real nice life that you live in, and you're living it now, because we live in the now, we live in the present. Remember? But yes, it's coming. We living in it, but at the same time, it's like in the background, basically being uploaded. So, and you should already be experiencing some of this here and there, or just getting a whole bunch of signs if you're not experiencing some of these surprises that Spirit has in store for you. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace, love, and light. All right, my beautiful pile number 2s. Let's see what Spirit has in store for y'all. Before I pick the cards up, pile number 2s, what I'm getting with your energy, what surprises you have coming to you, I might feel like you're stuck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I do, before, I didn't look at the cards or anything, but it's kind of what I'm getting. Like, there's no forward movement, maybe, or things are going really slow, or they might feel really karmic-y. So let's see. You could also, you could just feel like, I'm feeling like stuck. Literally, I'm feeling like nothing's, you could feel like a blockage is there. It's not a lot coming through. So let's see what we got. So yeah, literally, we got Sensei in reverse. So viewer, in order for like surprises to come to you how you want it, you are really going to have to focus on yourself and work on yourself. I'm going to just be honest with you. You have to like put yourself first, and not in a selfish way. Like, you have to go within and stop fighting it. I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, you are fighting spirit, demons, fighting your spirit. You just don't want to surrender, or you don't know how, or you don't want to go on this journey. It's too hard. You don't know what you're doing. I'm going to read the book. Let me see what's in the book. But that's what I'm getting with that energy. is that you don't want to do the work, and you wonder why, life ain't lifing, or life is lifing. Let me rephrase. Yeah, you could be impatient. You're not humble. You got lessons that you're not learning. You keep entertaining people that are not worthy of your presence or conversation. And you might be around more people than you need to be around low vibrational energies. You're too easily accessible. And you're not selective enough. You were, who the fuck you around? What you doing? You entertaining some losers. Or some people, maybe they mean well. Maybe they're not losers. But they're not for you. It's fucking you up. It's keeping you on this path of not going in. It's these people you around. Because that's the first thing we talking about. And if you're not around people, it's because you're not being patient enough with yourself. And you're not learning the lessons. You learn the lesson, but you're not applying it to your life. Let's see what else we got. The island. So yeah, the island is normally like an energy of being like by yourself. So you really, really need solitude. You really do. Instead of trying to like keep yourself around people. It's giving me somebody who don't know how to be alone. You don't know how to be alone or by yourself, or you just feel like you got to be around people, and these are not your people. I don't know how else to put it. They're just not your people. Let's see what the island's talking about. You maybe don't listen to your intuition too, or you just, it's non-existent. You kind of like ignore it. Yeah, so like it's like you're not prepared for life. Says the element. If you're excuse me, it's a place of mysterious isolation or luxurious adventure. But if you're not prepared for it, then the elements will take you over. Will overtake you. When it gets dark, it's like you could be in the darkness and you're just staying in the darkness. The island is beautiful. It's luxurious, it's glorious, but it can also be harsh, hidden, and dangerous. So what I feel like, my apologies for the noise in the background, y'all. But that's what I'm getting, is that like I said, you're not isolating yourself. And life may be harsh, hidden, and dangerous because you ain't listening to that intuition, because you got all these energies fucking with your head and your energy at that. That's what I'm getting with this. Yeah, viewer, I can't say my apologies. It ain't my fault, but I can't even say I'm sorry for you going through this, because I just got this feeling that you know better, but you just don't want to do better. Some of you might be clueless or ignorant, you don't know. You really don't know what you're doing. So if that's you, I'm sending you, some positive energy. If you know better, you need to do better. It's that simple. I'm gonna send you some positive energy too, because I'm loving like that. But come on now, you need to do better. Let's see, we got the wall in reverse. So I feel like you might have letting your guard down a little too much, and you have this wall, or you keep getting all the signs to let this wall down. You've had like this barricade up to where you don't let nobody in. Or maybe you let the wrong people in, and then you wonder why your life is in shambles or hectic, or you're just not happy, you're unfulfilled. I just feel like really down, like you're not happy, viewer. Oh, this sucks. Like you're really not happy. We got the puppet master in reverse. So yeah, you're not in control of your reality. I feel like you want to be, but you're not. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what to do next. You're being controlled by other people. Oh, damn, that's harsh. There, I heard your life is in shambles, baby. Like, what's going on? Yeah, like, it's basically, you can't get, like, I ain't gonna say you can't get no good surprises of abundance or prosperity or good things coming to you, but it's gonna be challenging because you're going down the wrong path, viewer. This is clear as day. I mean, all the cards are reversed. That's clear enough. But these cards specifically, this is an oracle deck. And yeah, you're allowing these other people and entities to control you. With the moon, we got the moon here twice. So you're allowing emotions to control you. You might be a little irrational or illogical, or maybe too logical, and it's making you illogical because you're allowing your emotions to control you. Let's see what else we got, because this is not what I expected. Let's see, principle. So maybe you allow the principle of things to get in the way, and you feel like you have to take revenge because it's the principle that someone did something to you. You can't just like let it go. And this is why, one of the reasons why you're having a hard time going within. It's like you're too stuck and focused on what happened to you as opposed to why it happened to you. What was the lesson that you learned from it? Are you going to apply this lesson to your life? As opposed to just bitching and complaining like, man, life ain't fair. It's always something. Blah, 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 blah. It's like you looking at the glass half empty. Negative Nancy Nathan type energy. I can't sugarcoat it, y'all. Like, this is what's coming through. If this is not you, maybe this is someone around you and they are directly affecting your energy, and you need to get the fuck away from them if this is not you. But if this is, let's see, we have drama. So didn't I say you won't let shit go? You feeding off of drama, or you're around drama, or someone starts it so that they can feed off the drama that you two have. Life is, like I said, it's a little hectic where you at, viewer. I'm just be real. Like, I don't like doing readings like this, but it's the energy that's coming out. We got Sag, Jupiter, Mercury. So what is that? Venus, Virgo. Oh, I said Venus. Virgo, Gemini, Leo. Maybe these are some of the energies you dealing with. You got these placements. Either way, yeah, this is, you need to let, I don't know if you're going to do it though. Because whoever this is watching, who got attracted to this pal, you've been watching for some time. And it's like you just don't want to change. I don't know why you don't want to change, viewer. You don't love yourself? Like, why you don't love yourself? Why you don't care? Well, maybe it's because you're surrounding yourself with people who feel the same way. When you gonna wake up and let these imbeciles go? When you gonna let go of that fear? Why are you fighting it, baby? Like, why? You need to really ask yourself, why are you fighting this energy? What is it that's got you fighting it? Why don't you put forth the effort to change and take it serious? Like, to go within, to quiet your mind. Do you have to give validation and attention and people around you, bro? These people don't even fucking like you, much less themselves. And they drama filled. There's always something with them. That's why it's always some, because you looking at always some, you around it. We got organization. It's the people you're around. I don't know how many times I keep having to say this. The people you're around, bro, is going to be your biggest downfall. And I keep saying, bro, because I know who this is. Now, it might be other people out here, but I know exactly who this is. These people around you are going to fuck you over and up and down and all around, any which way that they can turn, because you allow it. You keep trying to surround yourself around these people, You're never going to be happy. These type of people, say you get somebody new and it's the same energy and you see it, but your need to not want to be alone, to be arrested by somebody. Maybe you have addictions. Maybe these people will feed these addictions. Maybe you are a sexual deviant and you have people around for sex and that's still unfulfilling because you got some entities on you, baby. I don't get demon energy, but you got some demons around you. You got some people who got a lot of energies and entities attached to them. But you know this. You know it. You know it's these people. You know it's this community. And until you leave this community, these people, this area, things aren't going to change. Let's see, we got seduction. Baby, I can't make it up. Didn't I say? Maybe you're a sexual deviant, or you get into relationships after relationship after relationship after relationship. You don't even take a fucking break or breather. You don't even sit back and heal from the other failed relationship that was there to teach you a lesson. It's not to throw failure in your face, but it's just like, hey, I don't know if I can knock on this. But anyway, the point is, like, wake the fuck up. When you go wake up? When you gonna see that sex really, if there's no intimacy, no real connection, no bonds, and it's just sex, it's so unfulfilling, it's so draining, it's not the same. You can't manifest with that. You can't, unless you got some attachments on you, they'll do it. And it's still, it's an imbalance. It's not gonna turn out how you want it to. But yeah, you can't do nothing with just sex energy. Like, if you don't know what you're doing with it, it's sacred. Coming from someone who cares about sacred energy, the person I'm picking up on, the viewer. If you cared about sacred energy, then you wouldn't be going to relationship after relationship. Even if it's not about sex, you just cared about keeping your energy sacred. You're not going to entertain clowns. You're not going to entertain narcissists. You're not going to entertain slut buckets. Entertain. I think I said interchange. But yeah, you're not going. So yeah, or again, like I said, if it's not sexual, it's just you being seduced by these same type of people. Shit you going through, like I said, if this is not you, these people have never went within to try to figure themselves out. They surround themselves around these energies, these negative, low vibrating energies. They don't know how to be alone. They got this wall up that keeps screaming at them like, please tear me down. Please tear me down. The wall is self-sabotaging every good thing you got coming to you. And then they're controlled. They're Mr. Smiths. They're sleep. They're non-playable characters. I said it right. They're NPCs. And when NPCs are here, they don't do nothing but complain, go to work, struggle bus life, have sex with meaningless sex with people, fake ass friendships. So yeah. And let's see, we got enthusiasm. You're faking it. You're faking that you're happy. You're putting on a front that it ain't these goddamn people because you have fun times with them, because you love them, because you enjoy yourself so much. What's that girl? That lady? I said that girl. That lady, she older than me. Alyssa. When she be like, oh, he just love me so much, and he just like me, he's so cute and so handsome, and he just do anything for me, and I'm just so in love. And then she like, dumbass bitch. That's what not calling you the dumbass bitch. I mean, that's basically what she's saying, but because I look at that video as like, God damn, this is what I was doing when I was younger. I was being dumb as fuck. I was thinking that I was being ignorant and naive and gullible because I'm a loving and caring person, and I thought everybody was like that. I thought this, this is how we're supposed to be, and it is how we're supposed to be. I wasn't wrong. It's just that we're all programmed to do the opposite, to be our worst versions of ourselves. But when you don't have the knowledge, you don't know no better. And you end up attracting these people thinking like, oh, this is everybody. I'm going to just have to deal with it. I'm going to just put on this front. I'm going to put on this smile like everything is great. Even on the inside, I'm hurting. I'm crying. I need help. Shit not right. I'm not fulfilled. I'm just miserable. I'm not happy. And these people aren't. But I'm going to put on this smile. We have fun sometimes. I'm going to keep hanging out with them. I enjoy using them. This is what you're doing. I enjoy using them because they're using me. That's what everybody do anyway. They just use people. So why not use them back? Like, that's how you view things, viewer. At least that's how it's coming through to me. Or that's how these people view things if it's not you. And you need to stop. I mean, now, you can do what you like. This is always here just for guidance. Maybe some pointers if it helps. You don't have to do what I say. You ain't got to listen to me. However, if you want your life to improve and you want to stop faking shit, might want to get away from these people. I'm just saying. Because people are going to see through that fake shit. People can already see through that fake shit. You can't hide, baby. What you thought this was? You thought you was going to keep being able to be like this and wasn't nobody going to see it? You want to be on the old 3D world with all of this and war and negativity and money and bills and shit? You like this life, this struggle bus, this fake ass matrix shit, viewer? Because that's what it's showing me. That's what you're telling the universe, that you like this life because you keep entertaining it. You keep putting on that fake ass smile and you keep entertaining these fake ass people and you keep being fake. And guess what you tell the universe? I like being fake, universe. I like these fake ass people around me. Even though they hurt me all the time, I love them around me. And I'm going to just keep putting on a smile because I don't know what else to do. But you do, but you don't. Some of you really don't, but a lot of you do, and you just don't want to do it. And if this is too harsh for you, then I'm not the reader for you. I understand you need a lot of compassion and care and love, viewer. You do. But you have to do that within yourself. You can't expect someone to do this for you. You can't expect someone to hold your hand the whole way. You're going to have to face yourself and your fears and love yourself enough to say no, to be alone, to stay away from these, I don't know what they are, but these not the people you're supposed to be around. Spirit literally showing you, bro, that you are supposed to have an amazing life. Like, you're so abundant and prosperous and blessed, but you block your blessings because you keep entertaining these sorry ass MFers. And you keep falling for shit that you know is fucking toxic, and you just keep falling for it. You just keep letting it in your life. It's like you don't give a fuck, like you've given up. And that's pretty sad because, you got a lot of potential, so much potential to be great, but you don't use that potential. You misuse it because you're too busy searching for validation through fake ass people. You're never going to get what you're searching for. You just like you a crackhead. You chasing the high. You ain't going to never get again, baby. Ever. Until you become authentic. And then you start attracting that through other people. That's the key. But you have to do the work. And again, you don't have to. It's up to you. But this energy going to keep coming up. It's not like it's going to go away. And you're going to have to repeat it all over again in another reality timeline. Old earth that's splitting. Maybe not physically, but spiritually, there's a great divide going on. And I know you can feel it. Something's changed. Something's different. You may see people excelling who are on the same vibration as you. But you haven't. And you got to really wonder why you're still stuck. Or again, why these people around you still suck. Because I do feel like I'm picking up on somebody who, this isn't you, but these are the people around you. And you keep feeling sorry for them because you love them. They don't love you. This ain't about tit for tat. You need healthy people around you, and these people are completely unhealthy. 3 2s, 4 2s for confirmation. We got achievement in reverse. So yeah. So like I said, you can smile all you want, but you're not going to achieve the life that you want. You're not going to get what you want. It is what it is. We got the sun, Leo energy. So yeah, the sun in reverse. Oh yeah, more Pisces and more sun, more Sag energy. So yeah, I told you earlier, I picked up on it off rip. You're not happy, viewer. You can flex in front all you want to, but you're not happy. And you know what? If you have little ones that you take care of, they see it, they feel it. You're affecting them too. And you will perpetuate that same cycle right on to them. You're going to pass it right on. You're the generational curse breaker, but you don't want to break the curses. You don't want to take that responsibility. And let's just say Earth life is not going to be fun. You have to do it. You signed up for it. I mean, you don't. Clearly, you don't have to do it, but you see what's happening when you don't do it. You came here to do something amazing, something great, something nobody else can do but you. And if you don't get away from these people, you're not going to accomplish it. I really need you to understand how serious this is and get out of your fucking pride and your ego, because it's not going to do anything for you but keep giving you L's. And that's the last thing that you like to do is lose, right? You hate losing so much so you will put other people under you so you can win. And that shit ain't cute either. And you got to get rid of that too. All these little low vibrating ass. Ooh, baby. I can't make it up. Riches in reverse. You're not going to get the money that you want if you keep being so logical and 3D instead of tapping into your spiritual energy and seeing these fuckers for who they are. I don't think your spirit guides are happy with you. I'm sorry for the way it's coming out, but it's like you need a good friend to talk some sense into you so you can wake the fuck up. Like, what are you doing with your life, bro? What you doing? What you doing? And don't try to flex like you got money, because I already know you don't. Not trying to say you broke, but you might just be a little stagnant. It's not gonna grow anymore, shall I say. Some of you might really be broke. I don't know. But some of you, it's like if you manifest the money, more money, you want riches, you think that's gonna bring you happiness, you got a long way to go. Because I know some people with money. I've met a few, hung out with them, not very long, because they showed me who they were. But you know, on this journey you meet all sorts of types of people. And you meet the ones with the money, with the car, with all of the shit, the American nightmare. I was about to say something else, but that's perfect. The American nightmare. And it's not what it's all hyped up to be. You got to throw a lot of people up under the bus, including yourself, if not others. And to get there, and you set yourself up for failure, your children for failure, because you don't realize that it's a game. It's not a very fun one either. But, and with those people with the money, oh, they're miserable. They have prepaid friends. They will pay people or give them gifts all the time. Now, they might not look at it like that. The other person might not look at it like that, but that's what it is. I'm paying you so you can stay in my life, so that just in case this other side of me comes out, I can throw it back in your face and remind you of all the stuff that I've done. Because best believe that's where they always end up going. Because that narcissist, that demon in there that they've been hiding for so long around these people. And it's interesting. You could be some friends or cool with people. You never know who they truly are until you grow. Until you say no to them. Until you cut them off or walk away. Or call them out, make them take accountability. And then that little demon start popping out. And really showing you how much they hate you. How much they can't stand you. How much they in competition with you. How much you just make them sick to your stomach. And it's definitely not to be taken personal. It's all how they feel about themselves. They hate themselves. But they're not going to tell you that. They're going to project that onto you so you can think that you ain't shit. This is how demons and narcissists work, like that energy. They love projecting how they feel about themselves onto other people. And if you are not spiritually attuned, you're going to fall for that shit every time, thinking that you're the problem, there's something wrong with you, and it's just going to lower your self-esteem. Then you're going to keep attracting low self-esteem motherfuckers, and then you're going to keep attracting. It's just a really toxic, vicious cycle of rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And nothing's getting better, seemingly here and there. You might meet somebody who tries to assist you on this journey, or someone who is like for some of y'all, if you have a twin, you might meet a twin, or you might meet a mystic, or you might meet somebody, Henry off the fucking street, that says that one thing to you. You don't even have to be a whole connection. We can just, it could be Henry off the street, and they say that one thing. But if you're not spiritually attuned, it goes right over your head. That was the way to get out the cycle. That was the way to stop all of this shit. And it went over your head because you don't know what he meant. You didn't think too much into it, or you overthought it, and it still didn't get you nowhere. Either way, you ignored it, and that was your way to get out the cycle. And when you look down on people like that, or you treat them wrong, where do you think you're going to get hit at? Whatever you care about the most. And a lot of you, it's money, because the Matrix has told you that money is power, that money is king, that money is going to be the boss at the end of the day and make you happy and rich. And if you don't cultivate that within yourself first, you're still going to be miserable. You're still going to attract sorry ass people, because you ain't changed nothing about yourself. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this energy. These were all your cards, viewer. I know it's supposed to be surprises coming to you, but I don't think Spirit is going to reward you with this behavior you've been doing, whether this is you or other people. Spirit's not rewarding that, because that's how it's supposed to be. When you reward bad behavior, that's how you create a fucking narcissist. Because you reward bad behavior. You act like, oh, it's nothing, we'll be all right, we had a fight, or they did me wrong, they did this, I'm going to take them back, I'm going to forgive them over and over and over and over again. Or the way that you leave is really fucked up, and you try to, rub it in their face or get them back tit for tat, whatever it is that you're doing. Or these people around you doing. Spirit don't reward that. If you're entertaining it, and say that's not you, and you entertaining this, Spirit don't reward that behavior. So, you want better, you do better. That's your surprise. Spirit is telling you to do better. So, if this resonated, thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you've made it thus far, kudos, because I know some people don't like to hear the truth. But, if you're ready to grow, then you'll take it. It's that simple. Like, sugarcoating shit. Spirit not trying to sugarcoat this message. Spirit wants you to really understand what your actions, what they're creating in your reality. How you are creating your reality, but not the way that you want it to. So, if this resonated, let me know with a like, share, subscribe, or comments. And I will see you in my next reading. Hopefully, if you're not too mad. Peace, love, and light. All right, my beautiful pal number 3s. Let's see what we have for pal number 3. So, I feel happy because the first 2 pals completely different. So, I was feeling happy in one pal and then kind of like, So, I'm glad you guys are feeling really good, because that energy was like, whew, don't want that to be me. Ooh, baby, I like this. I like it already. All real, baby. We got the chalice. So, this is basically like the Ace of Cups. Matter of fact, I'm gonna remember this time. So listen, we got the challenge, but let me see. Okay. So we got Capricorn, Aquarius, second house, sixth house, Pisces, eighth house, and Venus energy. Okay, so and we got the chalice to literally confirm it. So some love coming in. I like that. Then we got, what's this? Virgo. We got Virgo, Scorpio. Oh, where'd it go? And Taurus as well. So I'm seeing stability, new innovative ideas, like an ascension with the Aquarius energy. You're going to create something that's going to make you money or change the world or bring a lot of stability. Is what I'm getting, especially with the Capricorn as well. Right beside that, yeah, you're going to invent something or create something that the people need, or that's, again, it's just going to bring, I'm getting, it's going to bring in revenue. 3 threes for confirmation, and then 3 fours. 4 threes. And it's something that you love as well. I also feel like, oh yeah, and the Pisces energy. Okay, so I'm getting a whole nother message now. I feel like you're going to attract someone who's going to be like obsessed with you, who's going to be really in flow with you. Very intellectual person, someone who is stable, who has a nice balance of divine feminine and masculine energies. They could even have Taurus or Libra placements in their chart. I'm feeling someone who's very grounded with the 6th house, but also very mother-like. They love. It could be a best friend. It could be a lover. But just like, it's giving me like a grounded, nurturing, loving type energy. Someone very well balanced. But also someone a little freaky, if this is a lover. Someone who, let's just say they're seasoned. They're experienced in that area. And you're going to love it. You might dream about this person. Or once you meet them, if you haven't, you're going to dream about them. Or they dream about you, vice versa. They dream about you, they're going to dream about you. It's giving me that type of energy. But intimacy is what I'm getting. So I like this energy, viewer. Okay, and then let's go back to chalice. So, clearly, love. Something you love is coming in for you. This is a surprise. Or this is also just you. Everything I just said about that, like those could be some of your traits too. But also someone responsible with the Capricorn is what I'm getting to. So whoever this person is or this energy, kudos. This could be you evolving into this. Just take it as it resonates. But yeah, with the chalice, just a lot of love. That's the only thing I get with that, really, is love. You have filled your cup up. Your cup is overrunneth, and spirit is bringing you somebody to have both of y'all's cup overrunneth. Literally, celestial frequency. So someone who is in alignment with you. And then we got the heart, chalice. It's in shape of a heart. I'm not even show it to you. You see how it actually looks like a heart? And she's playing the piano. Well, it's a heart. It kind of looked like a piano. Maybe somebody out here played the piano. But and then we got flowers on here, some water. So it's giving me very like divine feminine energy. It could be water signs too. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming your way. What is this? I think that's an apple. I ain't never ever paid attention to that. Maybe red could be significant, or apples. I'm not really getting too much from apples. Yeah, I'm not really getting too much from it. And I feel like with this background, it could be like when you least expect it, or after like the long ass journey or cycle that you're exiting, this is now coming to you. Yeah, that's what in this journey, it was rough. Because you see how these mountains are, like these hills and stuff, and cliff, like they spikes, and it doesn't look friendly back there. Now, does it, viewer? No, it doesn't. So that's what I feel with this. And then how this one's full, this one's empty. So one has an apple and then the other doesn't. So you could feel full, whole, authentic. You love yourself, not full of yourself, but your cup is full. But you feel like something's missing. Someone's missing. And spirit is bringing someone to align with you, with that energy. Someone who is on your vibration. Y'all frequencies will mesh well together and bring in more bliss, abundance, and prosperity. I love it. What we got? Abundance. First card, we got abundance. Yes. Bliss. I didn't even know bliss was on here. So yeah, bliss. Manifesting exactly what you want. Keeping a positive mindset. Gratitude. And that's exactly how you get what you want. All of that right there. That's how you attract the abundance. So it's like you have figured out the key to attract abundance. But everybody's different. Some people need to write it down. Some people need to speak it out loud. Some people need to visualize. Whatever it is that you need to do to manifest, you do that. You find out what works for you and do that. I feel like that's what you've been doing, and this is what you got to experience. This is your surprise. Bliss. It's a surprise. I love that. But it's because you are grateful and appreciative, and you don't take no shit. You can't just be sweet, nice, and all of this, but you let people run all over you. You don't stand up for yourself. You gotta be integrated and have that balance. And I feel like that's what you got, viewer. We got sunglasses. Ooh, baby, so somebody watching you. So you already got a secret admirer. You got a crush watching you. For some of them, they stalking. They stalking that Facebook, that Instagram, that TikTok, whatever you got. YouTube. If you ain't got none of that, then maybe they're watching you at work. Maybe you go to a certain place all the time and they see you there. You feel me? Or you could just have someone who's, you caught someone's eye recently. It might not even be that they, watching you. And I'm not getting like a creepy, the stalking. Okay, let me rephrase. They might be really, really interested in learning you and they don't know you, so they don't want to come off like a weirdo and just hop into your DMs or just like you, because this is giving me somebody y'all don't know. I feel like y'all don't know this person, whoever this is. Just take it as it resonates. You might, but I feel like y'all don't know this person. And I feel like this person is watching you from afar, like learning you. They're interested. They're researching you. I feel like some of them are cyber stalking you, or they're just really, they thinking about you all the time. Or they studying your page. They're trying to like, is this person really who they say they are? Are they really for me? Would I really like them if I actually met them? Or, if I approach them, would I really like this person? Because I feel like they don't have time for the games. They're not going to play games with you. I feel like that stage is over and done if they did play games at one point. And they just like, nah. They're very selective on who they want around them because they only get their feelings hurt. I feel like this is somebody who loves deeply and they're protective over themselves. So they're not finna just let anybody in. So they watching you to make sure you're not crazy. As crazy as that sounds. It's harmless though. I don't get creeper vibes from this. Maybe one person might be doing more watching than they should, but if you don't feel threatened, then it's fine. I don't feel like they're a threat for that one person that resonates for. But for the majority of y'all, this person is just trying to figure you out without like coming in too quickly. It's like they give me patience. They like to watch, just see what they about to get into. Because they're not going to just entertain anybody and everything. And I feel like their perception has changed from you since the first time they met you, but for the better. We have not enough. Yeah, so I feel like that you and this person, because that's the biggest thing I get. I feel like that you're surprised as a person, someone, a relationship. I feel like that y'all are both tired of people self-sabotaging, or possibly you self-sabotaging, being frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, fear, ego issues. Like, you tired of that shit. You don't entertain it no more. Neither does this person. They know their worth. You know your worth. And super jealous. I do feel like this person is a tad bit jealous, but not in a toxic way. It's just normal. Like, they just hella protective over you. That's all. They just protective because they love you. And they're like, you're their cute little whatever they call you. You feel me? And that's how they look at it. Like, you're innocent and just precious. And like, they don't want you to get hurt. So, and then they don't want nobody all up in your face. Like, no, back up. That's what it's giving me. But it's all in a healthy way. I'm not getting like possessive, like you can't breathe. It's more of just like they might vet this person before they introduce you to them because they know they a fucking slime ball. So they might be like, just, nah, I don't want you hanging around or being around these people, or because their energy sucks. Like, it could just be like a business thing, because you might be like, well, why the fuck you around them? It could be a business thing or whatever. So I feel like this is somebody who puts business first, but they're ready to love. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see, we got Hammer. Sabotage again. So, like I said, sabotage must have been a big thing for y'all. Either y'all did it. I feel like y'all entertain sabotage a lot. Or it could be you, viewer, maybe somebody else was always a sabotager, and this person was actually the sabotager within their situations. That could be the case. Especially because I feel like I'm picking up on a divine masculine that's coming towards you, viewer. It could be a feminine. Y'all just take it as it resonates. Y'all know how this goes. 3/4 for confirmation. But that's what I'm getting. But what I also get is that rebuilding what was once lost, rebuilding foundation. I feel like this person is going to be persistent. Like, once they know, some of y'all, they're going to be persistent. Some of them may be a little like not as persistent, but interested. And it's because of whatever they do for their job. That's what I get. Whatever they do for their job has them busy, but not busy enough to say, that send that 9-second message. Hey, babe, I'm at the studio. I'm going to have to call you back. I love you. Quick. You get what I'm saying? It don't take long. I'm at the studio. I'm busy. I'm at work. I want to talk. I just can't right now. I'll call you later. Quick and real quick and easy. So, that's what I get with this energy, is that this person is going to show you that they're interested, while others are going to be like really persistent because their schedule's a little more flexible. But I also feel like this person, you could be working on it too. It's a lot of mirroring going on. I feel like this person is working on themselves as we speak, as are you. And I feel like it's just getting closer and closer to that, where y'all both have mastered certain parts of yourself to where now y'all are on the same vibration and this can actually work. You might need some more work. They might need some more work, but it's nothing crazy, nothing too serious. It's like, y'all got this. Y'all gonna figure it out. I ain't sending you no builder bear no builder man, builder woman project. You feel me? It's not giving me that type of energy. It's more of just like, you guys are going to complement each other well, and what you may be lacking, they're going to provide, and vice versa. So, I like this energy. I don't feel like it's a whole project, because I feel like these other people we used today were projects. And a lot of times we failed the project, or it didn't turn out how we wanted to. You feel me? We got coffin, endings bringing new beginnings. So this is what's coming to you. I told you this first card, how it looked like you just ended like a really bleak, sucky ass cycle. And a lot of you did. That's why you're here getting this abundant love and bliss or whatever. But yeah, you've grown, you've changed, you've liberated yourself, you have transitioned, and so has this person. You love yourself to, as much as you possibly can. So expect to be liberated even more and better transitions. This is like death, rebirth type energy. What else is coming to the viewer? Okay, we got clock. So, cycles. Been saying that whole thing. So here we go. Cycles. Time to heal. Progress. I don't really get need time. It might take a little time for y'all. Everybody's on their different cycle. It might take some time, or just be in time. You're going to get everything that you've been manifesting. But I feel like more so just progress. You're going to see your progress manifested into the 3D. That's what I'm getting with that. Connect with your womb. Okay, so I feel like more peace, harmony. Maybe you like flowers. We got the lotus on here, the lotus flowers. So that's a sign of like rebirth. Again, just cultivating integrated rebirth energy is what I'm getting. So you're really in a nice flow. You're really connected with your divine feminine energy. That's what I'm getting with this. Whoever you are, viewer. And I feel like this person is too. This person or these people, whoever this is for you, they're connected with their feminine energy. So if you've been meeting a lot of men who are, God, they don't know how to be nice. They just mean. It's giving mean boy, mean girl energy. They don't know how to be nurturing, loving. They don't have no emotional intelligence whatsoever. Shit, if any, mental intelligence. They don't have none of that. But sometimes they be book smart in the Matrix. That doesn't really fucking count, because all of this shit is a lie. But no emotional intelligence, just ignorant. They don't know nothing. Ignorant and arrogant. Those are one of the worst two things you can be is ignorant and arrogant. You think you know everything, but you don't know shit. And there's a lot of people out here like that, because they're so disconnected from their feminine energy. But I feel like that you no longer entertain those type energies, and whoever this is you're attracting is connecting, is aligned with their feminine energy. So I feel like they're like a deep lover. Like I said earlier, they love hard. Did I say that in this reading? It might have been one of the other readings. Maybe if you were drawn to Pal 1, then check that reading out too. If you were drawn to Pal 1, I feel like these two readings like really go well together. So check that reading out. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna like, this is the type of person to like kiss all over you. Like, this is giving me like they just want to pamper you and take care of you. Like, I know I keep saying like a lot, but yeah, they're the types to like run your bath water and make sure that you know everything, like the bathroom is straight and set. Like, say they want to surprise you, you come in the house or the room, it's flowers, it's this, that, and the third, it's your favorite meal. Maybe if they're not there, or if they are there in the bathroom waiting on you, butterball naked. You get what I'm saying? This is what this energy is giving me. Either way, this person knows how to treat a woman, or they know how to treat a man. If you're a man watching, they know how to take care of you. That's what I'm getting. They know how to take care of you. They're going to take care of you when you're sick. They're going to make sure you got everything that you need, and that you're not wanting for anything, because they really do love you. And they know how to show it. Their love language is show and touch, is acts of appreciation and touch. It might not, the words might be there too for some of y'all. Sometimes words of affirmation, sometimes not, or this is something they're improving, especially if you express to them. I feel like that they'll take that into consideration and actually try to do that for you, to make you happy, to keep you happy, because they really see where this relationship with you can go, and they don't want to let you go. So this is giving me someone who's going to cater to your needs, but they're going to also expect that in return. And you don't have a problem with giving that. That's why they like you so much. So that's why they're so attracted to you. Let me rephrase. 3 files for confirmation. Music. So yeah, definitely check out Pal 1. So music could be significance. Maybe you like concerts, you like to play instruments, you like to sing, you like to make music. Either way, more opportunities for you to do this is going to come to you. This person could be into music, they could be an artist themselves, you could be the artist. I just feel like abundance is coming, especially watching. It's under the watching card and then the abundance. So maybe this person is a musician and they're watching you somehow, some way. But they're abundant. And they're watching just to make sure that you're not one of these people that like to sabotage shit. Because they have had enough of that. You feel me? But music may just be very, like, important to you both. You both love music. You both love to sing. You both love to blah, 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 blah. Fill in the blanks, people. But that's what I'm getting with this is that, and they're just the frequency, under celestial frequency, music, love. So yeah, music and vibration is like a really big thing. So if you have an opportunity to sing, play music, or do it, is what I'm getting. I know there's like a random messages coming through, but do that. But I feel like definitely spirit is just more confirmation. Spirit is aligning you with this person that's watching you. Like, you might think, well, are we really aligned? Does this person really like me or find me attractive? And I feel like yes, they do. And you're going to see it when you get around them, when you meet them, when you meet up with them, how well you two vibe. Like, everything is just in flow and y'all just vibe so well. You might even meet them at like a party or a concert or something. Just, you know, take it as a resonate, people. We got health checkup. So yeah, you know how celestial, how not enough, and then the hammer, like, you got tired of an unregulated nervous system, and so did this person, which is why they say to themselves, why they so selective, and as are you. I feel like that all of that negativity of just repetitive karmic cycles, frustration, people who are hella insecure and jealous and ego issues, like, who got time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. So I feel like that's where you and this person are both at. Like, my health is more important. And if I keep entertaining people who like to take L's, what do I expect? You feel me? So that's what this is giving me. I feel like that they're good for your health. Like, this person's good for your health. You might do a little role play with this person too. I don't think I've ever channeled that before. Maybe once, maybe a while ago, but I think it's like some years ago. But yeah, I don't really get that message that much, but that's what I'm getting with this. Or they just know how to keep things spicy in the bedroom. Or you both do, or y'all both like the same kind of kinks. I don't know. But that's what it's giving me. Either way, this person's really good for you, viewer. And you're really good for them. Like, a lot of, like I said, mirroring, equal give and take energy is here. So you're not going to feel lack, and neither are they. They're going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Like, they can finally breathe and relax and just be calm and feel safe. Not feel like always having to look over their shoulder, or can they trust this person? I feel like this is somebody really loyal. So they're not going to trust everybody that they meet. And that's why they watching you. They want to know, like, so far I feel like so good, because otherwise this energy wouldn't be coming up for you, viewer. But it's just giving me like, yeah, they just got to make sure that you ain't crazy. And I feel like you do that too with people. You know, you got to make sure people not crazy, because they might be crazy as a roach, crazy with a K, but putting on a real big front. And I feel like you can see that, but who wants to get their hopes up for somebody like this just for it to be some, you know, I got to say no and walk away. I feel like that this person is tired of it, as are you. And you just want somebody that's good to be around, somebody with good energy. And so do they. Where you don't feel like that you're being drained of your energy, but rejuvenated and replenished. So like I said, they're good for your health, because you are going to feel really calm and safe in their presence. And so are they. They're going to feel loved. You're going to feel loved. Let's see. We got ground yourself. Did I say that? I ain't gonna say grounded. If I'm not mistaken, this person's really grounded, as are you. So, I feel like you're gonna have more opportunities to ground yourself. So if you like to ground yourself at the beach, if you like to ground yourself in foresty areas, the woods, or just where you can find some good green grass and some nice sun coming down hitting on you, you're gonna have more opportunities for that. So I feel like more travel, or you're going to move to a new location where you are able to do that so that you can stay in balance. You feel me? Because who likes to be out of balance? That shit sucks. So that's what I'm getting with this, is that you are rebuilding, you and this person. We got another lotus flower. So yeah, you and this person are rebuilding your heart. Your heart chakra is being rebuilt. You're working on your heart chakra because the heart is here too. And the rainbows basically mean that the hard part is over. So yeah, the hard part is over with you and this person. Like whatever y'all had to do separately, it's been done. And I feel like for them, it's been really quickly, because if for some of y'all, if this energy's been coming up and in the beginning they needed to work on themselves, but here we are a few months later and they've done the work, they did it really quickly, like the divine masculine is supposed to do on a twin flame journey. You feel me? They'll heal actually a lot quicker than the feminine, because you've already done most of the work. So when you've already calibrated your vibration to a certain frequency, then theirs is like, basically like, oh, okay, that's their frequency. Let me match that. Let me get up to speed so I can match that frequency. And it's a lot quicker because you've already done a lot of the work. And you are two are coming together as one, as a unit. You're matching, you're aligning, you're vibrating at the same frequency. So it doesn't take long for us to like adjust, shall I say. That's the best way I can put it. We have clear your energy field. So yeah, and these bring new beginnings, trains, liberate. So you and this person have liberated yourself, and for that you will get more liberated energy, or more ways and opportunities to feel free. You're really gonna look at it like, damn, I really can do what the fuck I want because I'm a great person and I'm not out here trying to fuck people over. You feel me? But you'll see how the universe just assists you and bends to your will, to your willpower. You and this person, especially when y'all come together, it's definitely giving power couple vibes. Y'all going to be really powerful couple. I feel like this person is more in the background. You might be too, but y'all still gonna be seen. But it's just gonna, people are gonna feel this power from y'all, and y'all could have a lot of jealous haters, but fuck them. Who cares? They can't do nothing about it. This is about you and this person, or these people, if it's multiple people for you. But yeah, you've just cleansed your energy field of all that old shit, and what the surprise is coming to you is just good, clean, fresh energy, new energy, something new. And you're not feeling so weighed down and heavy, and people around you, not being surrounded by people who feel so weighed down and heavy, because that shit sucks. You have to constantly alchemize your energy when you're around people who are not the same vibration, so you can stay on a happy vibration. And it's just a lot of unnecessary work when you could just be in an environment where everybody on the same frequency. It makes life so much easier and better and funner, because it ain't never no sad times. And when it is, y'all can just talk it out like adults instead of bickering and arguing and belittling, or just unresolved trauma and shit like that. No, shit is over with. And I feel like, yeah, this is y'all. Y'all don't deal with that shit anymore because you finally said no, stood up for yourselves, and walked away from people who like that type of shit. Baby, I cannot make it up. We gotta sing. So like I said, singing and music is really, really like, yes. This is something, it's a lot of confirmation. This is something really like important to y'all, is singing, using your voice. So maybe this person is a motivational speaker, or maybe they're just a speaker. They talk to people. Maybe they could be a therapist. They could, like I said, I'm getting singer for real, but they could be whatever. They use their voice in some way and they help people, or they help heal, or this is something they want to do and transition into, because we do have transition under this card. Maybe this could be you, viewer, or the people that are coming towards you, or you can meet them at some type of venue like this. Either way, it's giving me like your voice is important in this connection, or their voice is important. So if you like to sing, then now you got a singing buddy. Congratulations. Because I love to sing. So yes, that's going to be dope. I can find a sing with somebody. But even if they're not a singer, again, maybe they play instruments or they're in the music industry somehow, some way that they got connections to it. They can take fucking pictures or do video. But it's for people, is in that same sector, shall I say. I also feel like just expressing yourself vocally, like you saying things out loud is bringing you more surprises. It's attracting you what you want. So you could be a manifester that needs to speak things, like the universe needs to hear you say it. And I feel like that is going to bring you more positive abundance and surprises, because your voice and willpower is powerful, viewer. And the universe just wants you to know that. Same with this person. They do what they say they're going to do. And if they don't like it, then they're going to say something. I don't get that they're going to be like, and they're not going to make a big deal of it. Like, they're really calm and chill. They really are. They're not, like, they don't need to be in the forefront. They're really private is what I'm getting with that energy. We got Nourish Your Temple last. So yes, I said it earlier. And I look at these cards, people. I did it different. Sometimes I'll see the cards when I'm shuffling, but this time I wanted to do it completely like blind, basically. I didn't see eating cards. And yeah, I just wanted to see what I was, how my intuition has grown and what it would pick up. So I said earlier how this person's going to like pamper you and take care of you and nourish your temple and make sure that you are fine, make sure that you straight, because they know you the Empress, you the divine feminine. They got to make sure you straight if they want that abundance, if they want to experience real love, you feel me? If they want to experience the true, what's the word I'm looking for? The true magnification that you can experience in a connection, in a healthy connection. I guess that's what we're gonna use for right now. The depth of how a connection can really make someone feel, how much happiness it can bring. If they really want to experience that, then this divine masculine is gonna make sure that you straight, because he understands the role of a divine feminine. He gets it, like so many other bless their little heart masculines do not get. If you want that abundance, then divine feminine needs to be well taken care of. So divine feminine can take care of divine masculine. It's really simple. Divine masculine, you go out, take action. Divine feminine, stay there, take care of the home, so that home is straight. Masculine comes home, he feels safe, he feels loved, he feels needed, he feels wanted. You feel me? He feels cared for. And then when yeah, and in return, divine feminine is happy, you happy, that makes divine feminine happy. Divine feminine manifests and attracts abundance, because everybody's on a happy fucking vibration. It's as simple as it is. A lot of people do not understand that. And again, I get it. It's this patriarchal system that we have been ingrained into, and that we have to unprogram ourselves from. But you and this person have done it, or either they're going to catch on real quick when they meet you. I feel like they know how to treat a woman, because why else would this be coming out? You feel me? I don't feel like spirit gonna send you, like I said, a project. You're not getting no project. Somebody you gotta rebuild and build up. Build a bear, man. Build a man. I don't nobody got time for that shit. And I feel like that this person, they at least know enough to make sure that you ain't got a want or need for anything. So that, again, it's not about the abundance coming in. That's really a bonus. I feel like this person just want to take care of somebody. They want somebody to take care of them. Like, I feel like they realize that if you put that energy out, that's what you're going to get in return. So if they take care of a divine feminine, of an empress, they already know they're going to get that energy in return, and then some. And then the universe is then some. You feel me? It's still going to be equal, because the divine masculine and feminine not going to do too much, as is the masculine. It has to be balanced. But the then some is the universe showing you, okay, y'all are both in harmony. Y'all on the same vibration, same frequency. Y'all are creating. Y'all are using y'all hands. Y'all's healthy inner child. You healed a lot of trauma that was unresolved, and you're doing great on this journey, and you're keeping it up. You keep going in that forward energy, forward direction, forward action. Let me reward y'all for being such great human beings, because do you realize how much of your vibration is healing the planet? When you're happy, when you're loving, when you're being loved, it's a really big deal. I don't think people understand how big of a deal it is. If the planet, if we have enough people to love themselves on this planet, we would not be going through the shit we're going through, because that love is just like negativity is infectious. So is love. Love is infectious. It's just that people got to get rid of the negativity of the demons. You feel me? Like earlier, I seen a video of a beautiful couple. Like, I forgot they were doing, but they just look so cute together. And at the end of the video, this chick was like, just hating, like, what? And people in the comments just, like, y'all miserable. Why y'all mad because they happy? Like, that is so fucked up. You feel me? I don't like stuff like that. Content like that, I not interested. Block. I don't want to see stuff like that, because I want to see on my timeline couples that are happy, couples that are in love, couples that do for one another, couples that have fun and know how to be big kids, but at the same time, grown ass adults. You feel me? I like content like that if I am going to get on social media, because God, social media is draining, but another story. Point is, you should want to see that. You should want to be around that, as opposed to all the hate and jealousy and envy. That's why we're at where we're at today, because too many embody those negative low frequencies, as opposed to higher frequencies that bring in more higher frequencies. You know, you focus on negative, you get negative. You focus on positive, you get positive. It really does work like that. It's just can be a challenge sometimes getting out of that negative mindset, because it's been ingrained and on a repetitive karmic cycle to us so much through every connection damn near that we meet. We see the matrix fuck up in these people, and it just gets so tiring and draining, and you give up. But you and this person have refused to give up, and I'm so proud of y'all, so proud of you, viewer, because again, kudos. It really takes a lot to do this. So kudos to you, viewer. Kudos to you and this person. I feel like you and this person are going to nourish each other's temples. Like, I'm hearing a match made in heaven. I don't say stuff like that, but that's what it's giving me. Like, this is a good match for you. Yeah, you're going to love this person. This person is going to love you. They're going to be so good for your body. They're going to treat your body right in every way possible, any way you could think of. You, or you marinate on that. They're going to treat you right. They're going to treat you good. They're going to make sure you satisfied. They're going to make sure you good. They're going to make sure you come first. So that's what it's giving me. Like, yeah, they're going to put you first. I'm being shown some really explicit thoughts in my head and scenes, so I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, this person, they know what they're doing, and let's just say you're going to be really happy and satisfied in all areas of your life, especially that area. But yeah, and then I just realized, like, she's like a green, so very healing for the soul. Again, another heart. Any more hearts on here? Another lotus. So this person is really going to be, and just all these flowers and crystals and the feminine energy, the rainbow, the hearts. It's giving a lot of feminine energy. Ooh, 5 ones for confirmation. So yeah, it's just giving a lot of really good, like, nurturing, caring, loving, I feel like y'all, that's like, this person's gonna want to hold your hand, give you plenty of, like, just pour so much love onto you. But I feel like that you're gonna do it right back. Like, it's definitely equal give and take in this connection. or whatever. It's like you're gonna meet each other and be like, where have you been all my life? I've been waiting for you. I have been manifesting you for so fucking long. I had to get through all of these bitches that kept wasting my time. But you know, you get it. But I feel like this is something you might joke about or whatever when you're around this person. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Like, they're just gonna wanna be all over you and shower you with love and gifts and music somehow, some way. Maybe they might sing to you or you sing to them. That's just specific. Take it as it resonates. The singer energy coming up heavy. So again, take it as it resonates, people. But that's what I'm getting with this energy. Y'all gonna really love being around each other. It's gonna feel so healing to be in their presence, and likewise. And I feel like this is something that you do for a lot of people, viewer. You probably heal a lot of people by just them being around you and in your presence. And it's nice to finally get that in return. It's nice to finally, oh damn, I feel like I'm about to cry. Because it's just like a lot of people don't know how to give that shit, and it's so draining and exhausting, yo. It's really draining. And I feel like this person is actually going to be like a breath of fresh air, and you can finally actually get that in return. You feel me? So my bad, y'all, but this is whoever this is for, I feel y'all on this, like, for real, because it can be, this journey can be so lonely, and it could just really get to you to where it's like, damn, is there anybody out here who's like me? Anybody who really can love me the way that I can love people? And that can be really hard to find. And I feel like you're gonna find this within this person. Like, yeah. Without me repeating the same thing over and over again. That's what I keep getting with this. Y'all, I'm trying to hold these tears back. But that's what is giving me. You're gonna just be really happy and overwhelmed with, like, it's tears of joy though, tears of happiness, and tears of just like, finally somebody can heal me with their energy instead of me always feeling depleted and feeling used or abused, and you know, that shit lame. And I feel like that's what this person's going to do for you. They're going to do what you have been doing for years for other people, so that you can finally feel really love, experience love again if you haven't. If you have, again, if you haven't, for the first time. So that is all I have for you, viewers. I think this is literally the first time I actually cried on screen. Like, it be happening, but the tears don't come out because I'll be holding them back. I'll be fighting for it to not come out. But that is really personal, because y'all know how people is out here, and that shit just get really, really tiring to constantly do for others and not get it in return, or it's always stipulations, or it's always what you gonna give. You feel me? It's like, that shit's so lame. And then you have to isolate yourself, and you can't be around people because they're users and abusers, confused, emotionally unstable, insecure individuals, narcissistic individuals at that. And it's just, if you're not balanced, you have mental breakdowns, you go crazy. You become very emotionally unstable, and then sometimes you become the abuser. And I feel like that you're tired, so tired of that, and so is this person. And that's why Spirit is bringing y'all together, because y'all have learned to say no to energies like that. And that's what you have to do. You got to say no to it. You can't keep entertaining it like it's just gonna go away, or like they gonna change, because they're not. And I feel like that you finally, it's clicked within you, like, okay, if I do this, then I get what I want. And that's what you're gonna get, what you want, viewer. So let me know with a like, share, subscribe, or comment if this resonates with you. And I will see you in the next reading. Peace, love, and light.